Oh, that's fine. Twitch isn't working. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Alright. Whoa. For some reason that was a tab for Twitch broke. Whatever. It's streaming. So it's Thursday. It's not Friday, but I guess I'm going tomorrow, so gotta do this instead. That's really weird, but it's not working. I think even the chat's broken. Let me check here. There we go. I was like, it seems strangely quiet. I couldn't see anybody talking because that was busted. So I think I fixed it now. I have a work event, so I'm nothing bad. It just was it starts at 6, so if I'm going to that, I really can't stream. So so I post this now. Okay. Yeah, I always try to Tuesday streams, like I'll sometimes cut out like the day or two before. If something comes up a Friday, I usually try to only cancel it or move it if I give a week notice. So, and I kind of said something about it last week, so that's why I was okay with that. But Friday, I try not to change unless I need to, because that one's been too much of a mainstay. Tab is still broken. I can't close it. That is really weird. It's like I wouldn't say it's like a holiday party, kind of. I don't know. It's like a work thing, so we'll just go to a work thing. Can't stream at work. It's not work. It's like actually outside at a different place. So what was I doing? I haven't touched this since. I think I was working on animating something. I thought. No. What was I working on? I do have to do a test render of this soon. Actually, let me see something on this one. I don't think I ever put the grass outside the window here. I don't think I ever actually finished building this. I swore I put some kind of grass here, though. I guess not. I need to do that. I am working on the Australia trailer. Hello, Shady. What's that model called again? I forgot what it's called. I know it's in user mod because I put it on. Oh, is it low grass? No, that's the. Actually. It'd be too different from the other ones. Low grass would be lower. Oh yeah, not that one. Low grass might actually work better because it has less polys, but I already used this for the others. It would be different, too different to change. Well, for one, Twitch is, I use OBS. OBS is really, really low, low CPU and GPU usage, so it's really efficient on streaming. So that actually doesn't eat that much processing. I have a pretty beast computer. I mean, the streaming portion isn't much. It's, and even most of the stuff I do, the only reason it's lagging is because I'm putting so much crap into it. But technically, I mean, it's not. I'm using dual 970s, but SFM only uses one of them. It doesn't use two graphics cards. So technically, like if I had a 1070 or something, it'd be better. But I didn't want to pay for it at the time. I decided to dump a little bit more. Like I think it was a year and a half ago. Over a year ago, I decided to dump a little bit more on a graphics card because that was at the time my my bottleneck, and every Black Friday I used to find a bottleneck. So last year I decided I'm going to dump more money into my graphics card, and so I got two of those, which are still cheaper than a 1070 at the time, and then decided that I'm not going to do anything this year. So I did not buy any computer upgrades this year. But normally I just look at the bottleneck. I think, was it last year? Oh yeah, the year before. The graphics card is one thing, but my bottleneck was my case, which was really weird. Current gen graphics cards were so big that my case couldn't handle the size, so I had to buy a bigger case just to hold it. And then I think 3 months after I buy all the case and the graphics cards, my power supply craps out. So yeah, that was, people might remember that. Yeah, Windows 7's fine. I will not go to Windows 10, or at least I will delay going to Windows 10 for as long as possible. There's just too many things with it that I do not like. So there's benefits to using it, but I don't see them outweighing the negatives. So I will stay on 7 for as long as possible. I did the same thing with XP. I used XP until 7 really, and the only reason I switched was because it was just before 7 came out, because I built my computer and you couldn't find XP anymore, and I wanted to get legitimate. So I bought a Vista disk that allowed me to upgrade for free once 7 came out. Because Vista resource hog. Yeah, OBS is great. If you need to do any streaming, I highly recommend OBS. It's it will record video super efficient. It also is great for streaming. I have like Shadow Play, and I can stream with the NVIDIA software, but I don't have as much control over it, so I don't. That would probably be more efficient because it's all built right in then, but alas. Okay, I think that thing is blowing in the wind, so I have to make sure I go a little bit to the side here. And I don't care if I can't see some of the stuff through that bit here. The light's going to be making it glow. You're probably not even going to be able to see a lot of this grass even. But, gotta be consistent. That might be why Twitch is having problems. It froze again. I was wondering why the chat stopped responding. My Flash plugin is not working right. That sucks, because of the way I don't want to have to miss chat. Yeah, my Flash plugin's misbehaving. Try this again. Seems to be working again. Just wondering why things go strangely quiet. Used to you guys being so talkative. Okay, nice. I see you talking again. That was... There we go. No, it's not that cloth. There we go. Alright. I wanted to see what in the window here I have to worry about. Put some over here. I'll do that here. Okay, one more layer should do it. And then I got the door over there, but I might be able to copy paste from this. It's not really very intensive or like not requiring a lot of random motion. See if that'll work. Okay, so for one, the light is not hitting the grass, at least not enough right now. Just barely. Need to fix that. I had a light in this shot, I think. This one. I've only had it once where I had a scene that was overdone to such a degree that it would crash all the time. And that was I think it was chemistry. I overdid it, and to such a degree that I couldn't I couldn't open it. I had to separate pieces of the file to get it to open. So that's why the save file for that one actually is split up to be one section is outside, or is a whole different save file, and I have it in black on that one saying other save file. radius up? Yeah, it is. I wonder. I want to have it a little bit brighter just on the edges. See how that looks. That looks pretty good. Is this already set up to have the cloth animated? Yes. It's actually clipping too. There we go. Let's move that over a little bit and we're good. It's not really noticeable that you can't see grass back here. I can always throw some in if I need. That's gonna be... I think there's even, like, you can see where the ground ends back here. Oh, that's where the light ends, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna worry about that later. It's looking pretty, though. But I literally can't remember what I was doing last time. I think towards the end I was actually... Oh, I was working on these shots. That's what I was doing. Okay, so I'm going to decrease her motion a bit here. Nope, can't do it that way. Oh, except not facial stuff. I don't know, it doesn't make the fall seem right then. I actually find it making a clean house is harder than making a destroyed house. I think, because if you're making a nice clean house, things have to be clean and perfect and orderly, at least to some degree. And you have to think about like who's there and placement and making it nice. Destroyed stuff is so easy because literally you just throw shit everywhere, and you have to kind of plan stuff, but SFM, between Half-Life and a lot of Fallout packs, has so much destroyed stuff that there's more of a library to work with it. That's why I like doing some of the Fallout or this, where I get to play with that kind of model, those kind of models. Yeah, sorry, I just said it. There's just, in terms of library, it's way more to choose from for just destroyed models. No, they have a fresh look. I'm trying to see if I can clean up some of the stuff that would have been. Mouth bones. Oh, this is the juice stain models. It's not a new thing. Lock, shoulders, just 2. I'm trying to slow it down a little bit here. Okay, that means I can take these eyes here and slow them down a bit. Oh, wrong bit. This part. I think part of the reason that that seems weird is because the hair isn't matching up to me. Because the hair starts further out here and then just immediately jumps back in. So I think it'll work as long as I get that to match. The hair bones, just they're. I'll probably get to it in a minute here. I just trying to figuring out some of the other motions here. I probably want to do, before I start doing regular motion, I probably want to figure out wind motion first. And I was making it so the wind was going that way. This is Rainbow Dash's tail? No. This is Velvet's tail. Do I have wind motion for this one? No. I thought there was extra bones there, but there's not. Oh, the facial bones and stuff at the beginning of the shot. I don't know why it does it, but I know that it's only does it with flexes. And I'm thinking it's just because bones have a locked thing, but like flexes being flexible or something require that the engine has to process them, and it doesn't process it in the background. Like it knows right at this point where to put the pony, but it doesn't know after that, or it doesn't know. But like the flexes need time, and so. It's easy to fix, it's just super annoying. I just hate having to render extra shots or having to go in here and with the shot go like this and then render out the shot again. It's super annoying. I don't like it. But whatever. I love the motion editor. Shut up. Motion editor is awesome. I just feel comfortable in it. We actually had to kind of talk about it last week. That I just like working in it. I do agree that it's not very good in terms of if you're going to do a lot of locked motion, like with objects to other things, it's not very good at that. But I just make do. Oh yeah, here. This is all locked to another model. So for wind stuff, I first set up a base, which is very simple. It's just saying I want wind to go that direction, which means that all the motion has to be set from that direction, because the hair is probably going to be constantly pushed that way. So if I want I don't want the motion sitting from a base going back and forth. I want to have it pushed a little bit that way first. So that's the point of that. I don't really have much space to work here for figuring out loops. Had coffee, but it's not doing anything. I guess I have too much of it. Alright, so I just want to make the hair go this way, and this way, and this way. It's really far off, though. This should be like this and this. Okay. That. There we go. Alright, tail going the other way. So this will be turning this way. That. That. Well, hello there, Kyle. It's not nibbles, it's nozzles. Good Christ. Oh, Kyle, since you're here, we did shots. Oh, this one's been animated a bit. It's hard to tell with lights on. Just with rainbow kind of stepping backwards a little bit. Just kind of goes. But dude, with the wiggle butt, yeah. Nibbles the nuzzler. I guess it's better than nuzzle the nibbler. Okay, so we kind of finished the lighting on this one. Well, kind of. I kind of want to play with Little Where the Rocks because right now it only looks like that half or this line and up is red, but I want to play with it a little bit more. I feel it's a little too general right now, but with time. So this is animated rainbow getting up. This is a little hard with, but that's how that looks. That one I'm really liking how this shot's actually coming out, and I'm glad it's also the last shot. I don't think I play with this one anymore. Oh, we played with rainbow moving, just stepping forward a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna have to play with that because I realized that her leg here is completely broken. Well, I'm glad you invited the amount of time. I just hate that I put this much time into stuff because it takes forever to come up with stuff. That's why I need to start making short stuff, but every time I say I'm going to, I never do. And then that one lit. So, actually, since I had a little red light there, I should probably put one here too. Whatever, I'm not gonna touch it right now. It's for later. I don't know if I worked on anything else for you, or if you're even paying attention. I think you're not paying attention. It's like somebody that has a phobia of like spiders and just saw that there's one on the wall. Oh my god! There's a spider right there. A spider! Right there! Right there! Ah! What am I doing on her now? Oh yeah, tail. Wrong model. No, that's the right model, yeah. Yes! Sometime. Like I said, I keep thinking about it, but I've been distracted lately. For putting the time into it again. Okay. That looks good. Now we gotta delay it. A hybrid. Yeah, I never animated in Gmod, so I didn't have to fight myself on that. I had a lot of, I have like 600 something hours in Gmod or 400. I know I have a lot, and but a lot of it was like scripting and stuff, not really animating. Okay, still looks pretty good. Just because I don't want to lose this, I'm going to copy this a bit longer because I might need to use a portion of this for something or later, and if I start playing with timing, I'm going to destroy it, the loop, so I want to give myself a little extra gap there so I can copy from that to this model if I need. Yeah, we'll be up running gun again. Well, you were at the last... Yeah, I knew you were at the last 2 or 3. I don't know if you weren't at last year, were you? I don't remember seeing you last year. I saw you the 2 years before that. I think you diverted. But I can't. I don't think you were. At least I didn't see you last year. That I can think of, anyway. Last year was just freaking so quick, though. Yeah, 2014 2015. Okay, so that makes sense. So yeah, it was those are the two I remember seeing you. Okay. Oh, actually, I gotta work up my timing here. So I need to make sure that it's coming back from that bit at this time. So it needs to be right about there. And I can put it up a little bit at that point, so that's not a problem. So right when she stumbles, right about here. Oh, sorry. You ignored me before too. Yeah, you can come by. I finished my coffee, so I'm out of liquid. Problem with getting off work earlier now. I start the coffee earlier. Doesn't work quite the way I thought it was going to. This thing I'm just gonna have to throw and see what sticks. Okay, first I gotta do the vertical motion. So she first stumbles, so it's gotta go up just a little bit. And then immediately back down. Yay, both! This song's like immensely long. I think like 8 minutes long, or 10, 11 minutes. And this is like the I play it just for this part of the song. Okay, that'll work as long as we get the others done here. Okay, let's see here. 2. So this has got to lag a bit. Actually, that alone fixed it. Okay, just gonna need a small turn. And that turn actually broke it even more. want to kind of have the tail bounce back a bit. As I've said it before, actually, the best practice in SFM that I can think of is replication. Take like a 10-second show scene, or even just a show, like a picture from the show, and just try to make it. It really forces you to bend the models in ways they're not meant to bend in, and you can learn a lot from doing that. I learned a lot on how to do positioning for like some of the models with the rainbow dash when I just did a little bit ago, because I had to really mess with the model to get it look like the show had it. Really, it doesn't matter what you take it from. It's just replication's nice because you don't have to worry about, like thinking about what something would look like. It's just creating. You just have to recreate. It's a lot more simple. But people just think that, oh well, I'm not going to do that because then I'm stealing somebody else's work. You're doing it for practice. Who cares? If somebody gets pissed off because you, just something for practice, and to get better at something they're doing, replicated something, fuck off. I mean, that's... People can't improve with, On the Shoulders of Giants, that was the one thing. Okay, that move actually worked. It just didn't work too. I'll block that. Let's see if I can turn tail 2 to make it work. Okay, that'll work for now. And now I have to get the tail to be in the same position as this one was at the end of this shot. Don't think it's going to work this way, but we'll try it. Uh-oh, Kyle has shown up. You come with booze.
Come with booze, I come for the kitty.
I've come to steal the cat.
Yeah, I came for the cat. Yes.
That's fine.
So...
You have my permission.
Okay. Well, Denise is in here, right? Shit.
No, she's...
Still tell her said anything.
Run!
I didn't steal the cat! I don't know if you wanted to try these. These are really, really good.
Was it the beer?
Yeah, that one's a beer, but it's a nitro rye stout. It's very, very smooth. It's a.
I'm not a beer fan,
fantastic
though.
beer. If you wanted to try one, I'm gonna have one. But oh, did you? You've been stalking me, eh? You stockings. And there's the cider.
I have so much booze in the fridge still from New Year's.
Oh, do you? Yeah, I suppose you would, wouldn't you? What? I brought more booze. We're drinking booze. Carousing and stuff.
Okay, I think I'm going to take the beginning of this, though, and I'm going to take and turn this up more.
So, Argo, I have a request. What is the name of that song that was just playing that had the almost operatic singer? It went.
Oh. Let's see if I can find it.
It must have been like almost right before I left.
I forgot my audio is playing out too, so it's not that one.
Hey peeps.
I think it's this one. No, it's not that one.
It was most of the song that had the thing on it. I'm doing well. Sexy as always, along with this man here. We're both sexy peeps. Here you go, child.
Is it this one? No.
That's the long one. See, I can't remember what the fuck it's called.
No, it's not this one. Was it just before?
Yeah, it was like just before I came over here, so it must have been probably 3 or 4 minutes before.
Okay, if it's the long one, then that's this one.
It's been good.
This one's hard because it's 11 minutes long, so,
Oh, so it's just a super
talking-
long... Yeah, this is it.
It's fucking 11 minutes long.
Yeah,
I love it, though.
There's some really good sections in that. What's it called?
Life has been good. How was yours?
Actually, you know what? I'm just going to take a picture of that instead. Pikachu's.
Jeez.
Pikachu's. Yeah, music time! That one's going on my list for work.
I have the whole playlist is public, so you can grab anything from it.
Yeah, but your playlist is like 38 days long. So
No!
combing through it might be a little tough.
No, it's only... How many do I have on here now? Oh, God. 162.
Only.
So
and each of them probably about 8 minutes long.
No, some of them are only like 2 minutes. The average is probably 4. So you're looking at like 600 minutes. You're looking at 10 hours.
Okay, only 10 hours. That's more than one work day.
Well, that's why I have to, like... I play the first few, and if I remember, I have to hit random. Otherwise, you never get to the later playlist. Okay, we already listened to this one.
You can go back to whatever you're saying. I got my music porn.
Okay, I want to listen to this one and then...
Going.
Because I like this one, and then we'll go back to the normal list.
I'm going to have one of my stouts. I'm gonna pull up the.
There's no echo for this music if I'm playing it through the speakers a little bit, is there? You have to let me know.
I didn't hear when it was over my apartment and I had my surround sound up. Yeah,
and I completely forgot I had it on.
I didn't hear a thing.
I usually keep it on.
Me with the bottles and everything.
I keep it on and I keep it low because it was like before. I'm like I'm hearing things, but anybody else in here can't. Oh yeah, I need stuff.
Welcome to the chat room.
I'm not drinking beer. I'm drinking cider. I don't like beer.
I'm drinking beer.
He's drinking beer.
I'm drinking. Let's do a promotional here. It's a Cashmere Hammers Nitro Stout, Nitro Rye Stout, by Three Sheeps Brewing Company. They brew this with, instead of carbon dioxide, they brew it with nitrogen. It makes the bubbles actually fall down.
Is that why it's called nitro?
Ooh, just smart. It actually makes the bubbles fall instead of
glycerin or something. And
I know it's filled with diesel. Obviously,
nitroglycerin would be great because those people that like take the beer and like bang it to try to piss people off. It's great because if they do it, they blow their hand off. It's a strategy. Oh, probably in a part
later
room. I don't know if nitroglycerin is
nitroglycerin.
Is it flammable?
That's what they put.
Well, I guess it's super oxygenated.
It has to be, yes, it's very, very flammable.
I don't know.
That's why they call it nitroglycerin.
I'm not a pyro.
In fact, it is so volatile that even motion can set it off. You were talking about nitroglycerin.
I just watched a video about it.
Did you? Be a smart ass.
No, so have you saw that? So this is what this one's looking like so far.
I'm not breaking stuff.
So this is. I see it's animated too. Look at.
What's that, Black Wiggles? Oh.
That one's. This shot looked really nice. Like the contrast.
I can't wait for Dex to come.
He's on his way.
He's so many wonders.
And then the book.
The book. Hey, speaking of book.
Oh god.
Book.
What's that?
I literally have a book. This is the diary, but it's a book.
Oh, you got a green book for it.
It looks exactly the same. It's a book.
It's not exactly the same. This has got like gold trim.
I'm sorry, I don't have enough money to get pure gold trim in the back. But I thought it was funny because I found this like a year before I started reading Australia, so that was really fun. Book. How much alcohol do you have in your? If this is only a small amount of it, like how much alcohol do you have in your fridge from the New Year's party?
A lot.
I
still have like a whole almost a whole 12-pack of cider I've been going through, and then I have a bunch of the bottles, and then I had like 2 large bottles that were left behind.
Gotcha. And I know I already came by and got my scotch, and then we ended up getting tacos off of that. Speaking of which, Denise! Come here! Come here! Meow. Maybe I'll harass her when she gets here. If she ever gets here.
It is fun.
Book. Everyone's saying books. Oh, good.
Here. Does that help?
Books. What? Oh yeah, that works. It's like my dead eyes. I got the cataracts. It's like.
What if I go back to see you still?
What? See me.
God, there you are.
Yay, booze!
Yay, booze! Yay, butt!
I still love that pen. I need to find that pen and just keep it on my backpack, even though I'm a closet brownie. Just keep it on the backpack.
Your closet?
Yeah. Well, I try to keep it professional. All my social media is, except for Facebook, and that's even just private messages to the group and whatnot. I keep it all under wraps because if I'm ever to switch jobs, it's very unprofessional to have something like that on social media. It's viewed that way. If a normie was to look at your profile and see like ponies all over, they'd be like,
a normie?
A person who has no idea about the internet, or someone who does not realize things. Normie.
The one thing I like about the necklace thing,
people love not about the internet.
Because, well, I used to have it as like a little rainbow dash, or whatever. And I was at a friend's that I hadn't seen in a while, and he looks at my necklace and goes, "Is that a Pokemon?" And I'm like, yes, it's a Pokemon.
Yes,
I'm like, and that's easier to explain.
Oh yeah. Barry Mario Travel 209. Sounds like a robot name. Mario Travel? Come here! Where did I get that shirt? Dude, I printed it. I printed one for him, too. Also, it was the Dolphins one that came with that printing,
Yes.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah, well, I'm saying I printed, in the same printing, I got us the cool-ass Fallout shirts, and you and Argo got the Dolphin shirts.
Yeah, we I had made a.
Oh god, dabbing? How do you even do that? God, internet culture is
Like it's hard to do with my positioning here, but
it's not that way. It's this way. It's like, what? I don't understand what it is. Because I'm a white person.
It doesn't matter because
all I know is that everyone gets over a tizzy whenever someone does it on the internet.
I know because internet.
Man, if you want to buy one, I don't know, we're gonna sell them clandestine at BronyCon. We're gonna do that. Just bring 20 shirts. As fundraiser material for you.
Could we do that? I don't mean.
Well, it would be like under the table, but it wouldn't be 20. We're not selling it, legit.
Yeah, I mean you could, but no. I mean it was the design was originally. Do I still have it?
You should, yeah. Or I even have it still.
Well, because we even have. We had I'd been working on a T-shirt design before, and that's why we actually made this. So we have this shirt.
Yep.
Dolphin. I like that shirt.
Dolphin. That's a good shirt.
Was working on this one, but I never got around to finishing it.
Never got around to making Denise.
because it's right now it has these black splotches. I was trying to reduce, but it doesn't work because it's gradient. So I'd have to have actual drawn lightning.
I think if you were to actually do that on the shirt, if you were to look at this shirt and then look at that would be, the blacks blend in really well. So if you were to do that, it would be
shiny compared
to. It would be a little bit shinier.
Speaking of which, since our holiday party tomorrow is wearing your favorite team, I told Aaron, I'm like, wouldn't that be funny if somebody wore Pokemon Go?
Holiday party?
Oh, I should do that.
There you go.
I gotta do laundry though.
You have a family holiday party or something?
I was just
No,
doing
this is
friends,
the art
darn it.
for it because it's hard to.
Holiday party.
You can't separate
I see.
this.
Yeah.
So
Springtime.
After work.
Well, that I assume
It
so,
doesn't
yeah.
start till 6 p.m. So.
Bye, Mario.
and
What?
Hey,
this
Red Robin's open until late. Do you want to go for your birthday dinner on me?
We
Red
went-
Robin after.
I went on Tuesday.
Fuck.
we went to Red Robin.
I knew that would happen. I wanted to ask you on Tuesday. I'm like, no, he switched it on Tuesday, or he switched the streams on Tuesday, so they probably went to dinner because it's her birthday.
Yeah.
So you went to Red
asked.
Robin. Fuck.
Sorry. We could do it a day this weekend and bring Dex along.
I think I modified that. No. We'll have to see what Dex is doing. No, this was originally an idea for its shirt having the background, but it was weird having the circle, so I decided against it, and we modified that one.
It would look like Batman signal then.
Yeah, but the original thing for that picture, I don't even know where I put this
Again.
anymore.
It'll be balls.
It was oh, here it
Liberty
is.
wish me happy birthday.
Uh,
That was
I think it was Dignity. And as for a thing for a PC, so I did that, and so it's got scan lines, and whatever, and I gave him that file. So I just took this literally and then made it a shirt instead. So,
I was pretty.
it's kind of a last minute thing. We didn't plan on
Sadly, I already
doing anything more than that. I had been planning T-shirt stuff for a while,
We could get
but never
Sarah
got
one
around
at
it.
least, since he bought you a fucking PS4. The least you can do for the man is give him a T-shirt.
I do want, well, because he went through a place to get a T-shirt that was really good, and so I thought about trying to go through there to see and to have them made too, because this place didn't seem very good for pony stuff.
Oh, this one?
Yeah,
What do you
but
mean?
also it's hard because it's gradients. What we're looking at, hand drawn anything else is.
Oh,
gonna
you,
be-
because
you mean like it wasn't
yeah.
it wasn't great, or the T-shirts weren't great?
Well, I mean, because like the coloration sometimes had that gray speckles and stuff.
Oh yeah, I think that's just technically the T-shirt that does that. But yeah,
But I think
so
if
he went through a better one. Did it
Well,
last?
the one that
did
he-
it last longer?
well, so far, yeah.
Surya
But
says he wants the one that he's wearing right now.
yeah, there's a lot of places that make pretty good ones. But,
Yeah, there's a bunch of online ones that are sketchy sometimes.
Redbubble.
But it was
Custom
under
Ink
consideration.
Goose.
But again, we never did.
Max Seller says Redbubble's good.
Well, I mean, Redbubble. I've seen a bunch of people do
But
Redbubble.
I don't. want to make a store. I'm not going to go on someplace and make a store
you
for it.
You want to
because
that's why that place is nice, because it's you just walk over, we get the.
He should get a turtle one in memory of Crunch.
No, the main reason
We should get one for Annie.
The main reason I don't do
we should get one for
store
Annie that has a turtle on it.
is that, hold on.
Oh my god, we could totally do
is
that.
because I didn't make a lot of the stuff. I mean, I did the positioning and then would get the shirts set up. But making a store, there is so little effort on my part compared to all like the creation of the model and the textures that I didn't always have a part in. So having a store for sale for stuff like this stuff didn't make sense.
Oh no,
not without being able to set up a thing where other people would get a portion of stuff. So SFM stuff is a little different.
That makes sense, yeah.
I can't sell the stuff the same way they would sell like 2D hand drawn art. So that's the reason I never did. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is nice having my own. If you guys if you ever want to do a load, if you ever come to that conclusion that somebody's been washing poo in the washing machine.
Yeah, but that's a great place to do it. You really get clean poo.
Yeah, exactly. Really clean poo.
It literally smelled like
you
shit.
can do laundry at my place if you want. So.
I forgot.
Boop.png. Don't click it. Don't click the boops.
No boop.
It's contagious.
You're all gonna be like Sombra.
I'm gonna click it anyways. Webpage not available. Wait a minute. You just linked you linked a PNG, bro. You can't do that.
No, he probably just typed boop.png.
I know.
And the software is like, that's a link, right?
It was a rolling joke. It's a rolling joke. Error not being resolved. I still haven't read it. Have you started reading it, guys? Have you gotten to your reading yet?
No, but I have my printed copy that I get to read.
He's been trying to do a weird dungeon in Final Fantasy.
I decided that, hey, I went to go look up to see if there's something somewhere, and they're like, oh yeah, there's an absolutely completely secret dungeon over there. And I was like, that's what that fucking thing was. And so I went over there and I realized that it was much longer than I anticipated. So I was up pretty late.
It leads to a web search.
There you go, Gizmos with the boops. And there's a boop. Oh, boop, boop, boop.
Ah, pony!
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop.com. Now that just sounds wrong. Who would go to boop.com?
Apparently you.
But I already went to boop.png and there was nothing.
We'll go to poop.
You can go to poop.
Oh, BettyBoop.com.
That makes
Betty
sense.
Boop. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm pretty sure that if you go and search poop, though, you're gonna be very disappointed.
Poop.png. Sounds like a bad.
This is reminding
me
of 2 Girls, 1 Cup. God, as soon as they saw that, I knew what was going on. And I should
Twitch, yes, Twitch.
Oh. Don't watch it.
Screw you, Twitch.
Chocolate ice cream.
Screw you with the boops.
I know it is technically, but at least that's what everybody tells me.
I know, because it makes you feel better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Max, why do you need help?
Max, help me. Help me, boops. You cannot boop. Boop. Yes.
Boop. Boopity boopity boop boop.
Plus 1 sin.
I have not seen much internet at all. What are you talking about?
She doesn't even know what the internet is.
Plus 1.
Hey!
She knows not.
Frickin' kick your ass.
Plus one sin.
Virgin clicker.
Yeah.
I saw more weird stuff when I was in
If you have never been misled to go to lemonparty.com in your life, you've never been on the internet.
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly.
Don't. And no.
No. Bad chat.
Is it porn?
No. No.
I was gonna say the most unholy.
It's the internet.
The unholiest of
so
unholies.
it is porn.
There's a song for that.
The unholiest of unholies. The internet is for porn.
For porn.
The internet is for porn.
For porn.
Just grab
double
your
click
dick.
and
Just
grab your dick and double click for porn. Porn. There's your what do you call it when you get a copyright It's not a CRD.
I don't know
CTD.
if we can get one for that.
CTD.
Not for singing. If you
We heard you singing this song. Actually, YouTube does it where if it hears a song, but it's like not sure if it's this right song or not, it says, is it a cover? And if it's a cover, you actually can self-monetize.
The internet is for internet is for internet is for
internet
porn.
Internet is for internet. You're a creepy.
Creepy motherfucker.
What?
It
Seriously,
sounds-
was Lemon Party porn?
No, we're not. Drop Lemon Party. I don't want people looking it up.
Lady, if you don't know what VOR is, we don't want to do taking you to lemonparty.org.
Oh, okay.
See? That shut up the conversation. Just go one step further.
Link of song.
Oh, I can probably find that easy.
Oh, what is that?
Fuck, Max,
Oh.
just go Google internet is for porn song. God damn it.
What show or Broadway thing is
You're not
that
gonna
from?
look up. It's
No, the last
it's
song-
the Muppets. It's
not the
adult,
Muppets.
It's the adult Muppet version. I don't remember what they're called.
If you're speaking of this song, because it was the last one, this was Tales of the Forgotten.
I want to know what the...
Sure.
Yeah, there you go, Gizmo. No, Lemon Party. Just cats. Cats everywhere. Take cat pictures.
Kitties! I like kitties a lot.
I click random,
Why
And
can't I
it
think
gives
of the
me-
name of that play?
it just goes back
Avenue
in
Q?
order.
Avenue Q!
Oh,
that's
no,
it!
that's
That's
what
it!
it
That's
is.
it!
It's Avenue Q who does it.
Yay! It's Avenue Q.
God, that's old, isn't it?
Oh,
Holy
Navy Ferret
fuck.
said it too.
God, that thing's old. Somebody else link it.
What? It's that old?
Crank Yankers? Crank Yankers. What the hell's a yank? Rank?
I've heard of Crank Yankers, but I can't remember what it was.
Crank
I thought
Yankers,
that was,
it's
Adult Swim, wasn't
it's where they took like the puppets on Comedy Central and do prank calls, and they would just do it with puppets.
Oh. That doesn't sound as
it?
interesting
He
as
told
it
you
should
not
at
to
this
do
point.
it, Denise. You must listen to your brother because he always knows best, right?
This is true.
Also cats.
Well, I don't know.
He
quite
is one of
about
the
that.
internet.
Yeah,
Stop sucking up, Michael.
see. This is the face of somebody that suddenly ran across Lemon Party.
Grab your dick and double click. as the eyelids peel back. That is real. I wonder if that can be animated in 2D where it literally just
Dear
peels
God.
the eyes.
My eyes!
The eyes open further than is normal. The fucking Dutch angle eyes. What?
Apparently, you don't want to watch it. So.
My eyes.
Why'd the eyes change color?
Because
I like
over.
Are you summoning something?
Yes.
She has the good like open. The models do have the good open lip. Like,
Well,
the,
you
the
can
horror lip.
you can always do things like.
Welcome to the Argo Zone.
That's not creepy.
Yeah. That would make a good ghoul face. If
Gotta
ghouls
go
said-
to the Argo Zone. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all gotta go to the Argo Zone.
Hold on. Here we go. Hi. Hi.
Oh no, her jaw's gone manic.
I think she needs to go to a
Poor
dentist.
Pone.
That pony looks like it might have some issues.
I think she's got an overbite.
Only a titch.
What the hell?
See, that would make a really good ghoul face. Not that. The one you had before. Oh god.
What's it doing?
What if she tried singing with that mouth? The internet is for porn. SFM breaks so many logical physics. Well, SFM doesn't have physics, so there you go. There is nothing to break. It doesn't.
It
doesn't.
had an add-on,
Yes.
but that was no longer supported, and then an update broke it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was stupidly complicated because every bone added on like an extra 4 properties.
Well, it was silly because the only thing that they added was just rebounding physics, and that's all it was.
It was. I mean, they had.
It was integrated mesh. It was integrated mesh bouncer basically.
It would interact with certain objects,
Yeah.
but like, I think I still have it. Even though the script doesn't work anymore, any of the animation that was locked in place does work. So I technically can open one that still does that.
Yayo. Open about phones. The floor.
It wasn't part of Destiny. What was it?
It's
No,
our
it wasn't part
chat.
of Destiny. That was what I was going to do, and then I changed it.
Not that chat.
Michael, check Skype.
It's a teacher's
Oh, never mind, you got it.
It's a teacher's What does it mean?
I know I have it somewhere,
Dude, don't worry about it.
and I'm curious.
Oh,
You got me started.
I learned something interesting today. So you know how I do translations of stuff?
You don't
You
translate.
mean like
Well,
language
I don't do the
translations.
translations, but I get the translations and I put them in. But anyway, so I found out that floor in Italian is like pavement, and I'm like, what the hell?
Pavement.
Yeah, it's like pavimente or something.
That's
Or
racist.
pavimente.
That's racist.
It's,
I think it
no,
was
wait.
interesting. I don't know. I like Latin.
No, it's not.
It's
that.
not Latin. It's Italian.
The
Latin
basis
is
of
Latin
a
is
lot
a
of
dead
languages.
language.
It is a dead language.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
has to be
basis of
under
a lot
this.
of languages.
They didn't say pavement back in the day in Latin, I'm pretty sure.
Pavimento.
No.
Whatever.
No,
That's-
no.
I don't even know what to say about that.
I thought it was interesting.
Pavmente. Fragile. Must be French.
Actually, I think that one is
Credits.
French.
That was.
No, it's not! It's not!
Let me see if it's this one.
Latin is
Aha!
not. Latin is
I guessed right.
language.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh, this one. Oh, I remember this derby video. Oh, look at she's so adorable. Look at it. Look at it. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, so you were making them fall on her then?
No, I originally had it set up where, I originally was gonna have it set up where that like muffins are gonna fall on her from above.
Muffins!
But when by doing it, I set up a physics base, which you can't see it.
It can't be now. because-
No, it doesn't. The script's broken,
Yeah.
but it created walls for them to fall into, so that I could have fall, but to contain them. The problem is that I realized when all of them are contained, if you start the physics midway while they're all like this, they would explode because the physics would try to correct.
Because they would be interlocking the meshes and then they go boop, bounce out of each
So
other.
each of these muffin had rigid bodies, which then added on all these extra stuff. So while I can't calculate it anymore, it still has that stuff added. And so yeah, I just put them all on top of each other, and then I just jammed her in there. But it would all try to settle itself.
Well, you got a couple. It actually works still pretty well, even with the script broken. Actually.
No, it's because you run the script and it creates the animation. It
Oh,
processes
I
it.
gotcha. Okay.
So it's
I didn't actually know
it's
that.
not-
I just knew the mechanics behind it.
so I mean it worked pretty good.
Oh. Boom. Ooh, muffins.
So all I did was I just placed so much there, and then when it exploded, I was like, wait, what happens if I put Derpy in there? So like literally, she is clipping through a fuckload of muffins.
She is one.
She
with
has become
muffins.
one with the muffins. And so that's what I did for this, was just bam.
So happy.
And that was and the reason I put that out
So
public
happy.
was because I hadn't done anything for a bit. This existed, so I was like, well, hell, I already have something to put out, so I just threw that out there.
She is best
But yeah.
horse. Derpy is an Alicron. Look at her.
I modified my Derpy model so that
Derpy is Alicron.
I have a body group set up where I can give her wings of both the alicorn and normal variety.
I don't even have to go to the website.
See, it's different when you find out from Google what it actually is about, instead of accidentally being sent there yourself to receive the horror.
So then
I remember my first Lemon Party link, and I believe.
Let's stop then.
Well, she already looked it up. She knows what it is now.
I know, but that's not just
But
her; it's for
but
everybody.
No,
I'm
I looked it up
saying-
and it has like Google.
I remember it when it was like 2009, and I was actually looking up a video for Battlefield 1942, and I got sent there. That was my first moment
You know
of
the
horror.
You know the first, okay, back when the internet was still somewhat new.
She's so
Wait.
She's happy.
She's happy.
She's so happy. She's wait a minute. Oh no! It's more. Wait a minute. It's like they're engulfing her like it's the crows. Good lord! It's horrific.
I wonder if I can. Oh, this is the old model.
Oh my god! This is horrible. It's like they're engulfing her, like they're the ooze or something. She doesn't look very happy when they're doing it either.
So no.
Here. Let's just take.
So when I don't know, I was like a teenager or something. You know those links that they would give you, and you would stare at a picture to try to find out what was wrong with it.
Oh my god! Then from just a little bit farther back, it's like, oh god, yeah, they ate her.
Huh? The ate her?
Muffins, they ate her.
Oh, they ate her.
She's like, yay!
I would have become their queen.
No, you remember those links though that they said something was wrong with the picture, and then somebody like run up to the screen and go ah or something like that.
Oh yeah, like those. Yeah, I love those too. Where you watch the car commercial.
I don't know if I saw that one.
Later or something.
I saw a bunch of them where it was like you had to find out what was wrong with the picture, or somebody would run up to the screen.
I remember playing that old
something.
Flash game where you had to take the little pixel and then move it through the maze.
I'm supposed to crap.
What?
There was one of those two where it had a surprise.
It's not like
scare at the
half
end.
of all games back
Yeah.
then.
Well, 2009, 2008.
We actually
Go
had
get your
a
laundry. Stop shivering.
we actually had a screensaver that you could play. You would hit buttons on your computer,
Mm-hmm.
and you could play the game. The screensaver.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun.
And it probably was
I
like,
loved it.
yeah.
Especially since the person who was like Vanna White or whatever was a big hammer, so if you got it wrong, they'd go BAM!
That's
They'd
funny.
slam
That
on
seems
you.
excessively bright.
It's awesome.
Oh my god, I love
There,
it.
okay. I was like, wow, that seems really bright. Let's fix.
Alright.
So much eyes shine. Wait, who's that supposed to be?
Ember.
Does she have orange hair?
Red.
Whatever.
The lighting adds. So.
God, I didn't imagine her at all looking like that.
It was. I can't remember the exact description, but it was red streaked hair, and I can't remember the body color, but it was. I looked it up to make sure, like it was rust or something. I can't remember the exact color description,
remember looking at
but I
that
looked it
at
up.
all.
But that's what the colors that she was.
I remember her having a darker hair. Like,
Well, it says
like a natural color.
it
hair.
said red streaked, but what that means?
Yeah, well, I figured her having a natural hair color with a red streak in it. Oh, whatever.
And
yeah,
there's not a description for it. There's no eye color. I don't know where color her eyes are supposed to be. I just made yellow.
Yellow. Something that looks good with brown. And yeah, I guess I know that it's older than that. A lot of the stuff that I found, well, geez, when 2008, I was only 15 years old. So there you go. I was young, impressionable. Face.
The only thing I don't like here is that
Inclusion.
her head doesn't start coming back this direction, and it's bothering me.
The motion isn't the same.
Because I made the other one first, and I was gonna make this one match.
Mm-hmm. She's so upset. Yeah, her neck is way farther to the left, or her left.
It's hard to tell sometimes though because you don't know if it's not working because things skip when it jumps to another shot, and sometimes it makes it feel like there's a break where there's not. Yeah, I do plan to send it to him, but right now he's kind of like AFK. He hasn't logged in for like 2 months because he's been busy with real life. So I'm not worried about it.
I know you're old. You're an old man, Michael. I know.
I don't want
I am the most young blood, I think, of anyone in our group, almost, except for some of the new guys.
There's people younger than you.
Oh, I know what I'm saying, but I'm like, I'm one of the younger ones somehow. I just turned 24 this year, so.
Okay, this is the other thing I need to make sure of. Eyes.
Order a pizza, Warhorse. Just do it. Order yourself a pizza. Treat yourself. Speaking of treating yourself, I did actually work out last night. I know that I didn't actually get back. I got back from work at like 7:15 last night. I literally worked until the janitor told me to get the fuck out because he needed to lock the building up.
Okay, right now I think the reason it feels it's broken is the mouth.
Yeah, Adam is younger, yeah. About 1 year, I think.
The mouth feels like, because you can see the teeth, it doesn't make sense here. So I think if I just shut the mouth a little bit beforehand. Shut your mouth, bitch.
Shut your mouth.
That should
Shut
help.
your mouth. It looks like she has really funky looking teeth when she has the dots all over her face. Ugh. I feel like she has a grin when she has the motion dots on her face.
But it also doesn't help that this shot has the hair animated to come from the left going to the right, while this one doesn't. So
I mean, technically you have it coming out and then coming back in, but it doesn't. It definitely doesn't.
Because there's wind.
The motion.
So
the motion doesn't.
I already timed this. The tail looks like it's coming from that way, but the tail also feels like
the motion doesn't sell it though.
Yeah. It will work with time.
Should I actually click that link, Sarah? Something reaction. Oh, this is the screaming one, isn't it? Yes. Yes. New SFM rings. Fantastic. Hybrid. You're having a mental like, or a midlife crisis. And you're like, oh, I'm that old. Oh, jeez. I know. I literally couldn't give a shit about this last birthday because it's not a quarter of a century and it doesn't matter.
What was it you say? I graduated high school in 2003, so it's just 4 years different. Age doesn't matter.
You're still young. Young, spry. Stay alive forever.
Actually, that's not what I want to do. Because this... Go like that, maybe.
Where did you get that hairstyle? Did you actually have it custom modeled?
Nope.
No? That was
that
was a stock hair?
I did it myself.
Oh, you did it yourself, okay. Well, that's what I mean. I meant if you custom modeled it yourself. Yeah, that doesn't look too hard.
Okay, the tail it looks a lot better now. I need it to just slow down at the end, so that I had time, because it wasn't gonna go bam bam. So that now it worked. No, I took
someone's dome hair and then changed it up.
No, actually, I made it super simple for myself.
Well, you obviously only have 5 bones on the bang sets.
Shot.
I've been having. Oh, there you go.
So,
yeah. So you just moved up her hair a little bit. Oh no, it's exactly the same fabric there.
Yep, it's the exact same hair. But Velvet doesn't have the added flexes, so I took the hair from. I had the hair from Velvet, just overlaid and locked on top of Rainbow. On top of
someone's body. Well, they're all the same. All the main six of it. All the same. All the main six have the same body, don't they?
No.
Oh, they don't. Well, not.
It's a lot of it is eye shape.
All the body. Oh, is it eye shape? Oh, well, of course, because Pegasus have different eyes than Earth, and then.
No, not really. It's more like Fluttershy has kind of a different eye shape than
really
other
in
ones.
SFM.
Yeah,
I know in the show they have different ones for the different races.
I believe it's most of them use RD. But then I believe it's Rarity and Fluttershy have slightly different.
Oh, that's weird. Well, because I know that the races a common theme throughout MLP is
Yeah,
that
RD.
the different races have different eye shapes.
RD is almost always the one you'll see on ponies, and then there's Twilight,
Gotcha.
Rarity, Fluttershy. But
Actually,
Applejack uses RDs. Twilight, but the thing is, a lot of them, the differences are so minor that you probably wouldn't even notice the difference.
Well, I mean, in the show there are differences too, and I like I was saying, I'm pretty sure that there are differences in eye shape per the races for each equestrian.
And I love they have female no lashes, but
No lashes.
because to have the no eyelashes.
Oh,
But-
why would you want to take the eyelashes off? That's literally
Because
except
you
for the snout. That's the only distinguishing mark that makes them female.
I know, which is great if you want to make it a male.
Oh,
But it's really, I mean, all you have to do that is just go
but
in,
the snout
go in here to
profile
the
would
editor,
imagine
go to your eyebrows, and just go add attribute, float. Alpha. Bam! Oh, that's the eyebrows.
Oh
Okay.
no! Oh no!
She can't think anymore.
Oh.
Eyelashes,
You
there we
just
go.
erased her brain. The AI has been thus deleted.
There. Voila. You have no eyebrows.
Yeah, I guess
The only problem with
I
that
guess
is
that could be a male, but you have to have male hair.
if you
sell it,
if you take off
look at those eyebrows.
uh,
They're
if you remove a model by alpha, the problem is it usually still casts a shadow. So you have to be careful. So like here, even though, oh no, actually that's the reason I like these new models, because technically the new ones I don't have to alpha out hair. They actually set it as a body group, so I can go in here and say. So instead of hiding wings or shrinking them down, I can disable them, or main, I can just shut them off. So,
there you go. Yeah,
but it's
it's literally different.
but I think it's funny is that without, if I set the main to none,
Yeah,
it looks like just the generic pony. But as soon as you add the hair, doesn't matter what color they are, they become that pony in your mind.
Very, very true. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, depending on what hairstyle it has, yeah. But I think having a male with that sort of with the snout profile, you'd have a hard time selling that as a male and not as either a gay or a. Well, I mean, technically gay or lesbian doesn't matter, but it would be a transitionary thing because the profile definitely gets the face, pushed in. Because
Are you calling me gay?
you have that.
Are you
but
calling me gay?
But your hair, but I mean, still, you still have.
Are you calling me gay?
Profile. I'm just saying, the profile for your nose looks like a girl's. No, it's the muzzle. What was I saying?
Would it do that?
What was I saying? Oh dear, that's 3 clockwise movements of the head on the neck normally means you're Satan incarnate, but that's okay. Oh really? But at the same time, but like most, unless actually that's not true. Adolescents. Dear God. The female nose profile also goes for adolescent males, I think, in the show. Not so much the square, but most of the time it's females who have that nose profile. So. I'm just saying in the show, not an SFM.
Howdy, howdy.
He's looking at his own butt. He's impressed by his own tail.
Because if you got
Snap,
an
snap,
itch,
snap, snap, snap.
you got an itch, you'd be like
Oh, like it's a flamingo?
Okay,
They're like, snap, 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 snap. Fluff feathers. Fucking hell. He has no bones. Do you see this man? He has no bones.
Yep. Just
Andrew, you aren't gay. I may have called Zosie gay, but who knows?
I know. I'm like, as you're saying it, I'm pulling it up, and then you start going into gay and stuff, and I'm like, what do you mean to say?
The male's the muzzle structure, the nose,
See what
snout.
I'm doing
I said
with over
snout.
here?
Yeah, that's not snout. Well, snout, muzzle. Yeah. Muzzle's more correct than snout, but still the same concept. But, yeah. I may have called the Zosie gay. And yes.
What you see is me, so you, by proxy.
Well, I mean, you have a beard, so I'm pretty sure you're male. I hope. Otherwise, it's a very convincing lady beard.
Rogaine every day.
Rogaine every day. You just slather. There is an eternal tub of holy water and Rogaine that I just mush my face into every morning.
I have a Q-tip and I just follow the edges, and I very carefully give the neck beard. I need to make it work. Okay, I think that the motion kind of works, so I just have to get the everything locked up now.
See, Michael understands. It's okay to be gay, Argo.
I'm not saying it's
okay to be gay.
I'm not saying one way or another, but like you're just jumping. You're just jumping on like, wow, look at your nose. You must be gay.
Well, my OC doesn't have a girly nose. If I had an OC, which I still don't.
Well, since it doesn't, we can make anything up what we want about it, right?
It's true.
So it's gay.
It could be. I would rather it not be, though.
This could be your LC.
What?
We're keeping the eyelashes on though. Actually,
Rumble. Is there an actual male? Oh yeah. Well, see, that's what I was talking about with yeah, Rumble. He's an adolescent. That's what I was saying about an adolescent having that muzzle shape, because they aren't old enough to have a defined male characteristic. Like if you were to look at a young female and young male, very very small, like maybe ages 6 to 8. You wouldn't be able to tell them because their jaw structure would not have started to grow into it yet, itself yet. So like that, in that case, he looks almost like a full, maybe 2 years out of being in full hood. So that would make sense if he had not such a defined brow and jaw structure.
okay, hold on.
Like Christy True when she was drunk. I still have all those pictures, by the way, the Christy drunk pictures. I did redraw a number of them, especially the Applejack lighting her dead parents' lemon tree on fire. That was my favorite. What do you mean, what? You saw it?
All right, Kyle. So is this gay?
Well, I'm just saying that the muscle structure is not indicative of a male character.
Is this gay?
He looks so cute! Hey, you haven't even finished making yours yet!
Son and maid! What the fuck? Oh shit! I wanted to with it on.
He's just a feminine looking boy pony. How does that make him gay?
Wait, here we go.
He has a fucking decent movie outfit.
There, is that better?
It's a cat ears.
That's adorable!
Someone needs to make fan art of that, like, tomorrow.
Somebody said he
I need her. I had 2 beers and I haven't had a lot of dinner either. Woo, fuck. Holy shit, yes. Holy shit, yes. Wow. I was so unexpected. That wasn't the fucking lion. That wasn't the lion with the tiny head where it just came out of nowhere. I didn't know what to do.
I had to record it. That was amazing.
Sometimes when it just comes out of left field, I can't help but be just a tinge bit hysterical by laughing. I'm sorry. The lion itself was. Oh dear, someone's gonna make a. Oh, did he just do that into a GIF? He did.
Oh, I thought it was full screen. Oh, we can do it. Yeah!
Woo! He's so happy. His maids. But yeah, that lion. I was just having a good time leading everybody around, making sure everyone's going to one place or another, and then I turn around and there's Argo holding this fucking lion with a gigantic body and the tiniest motherfucking head you've ever seen. Well, that's not the lion, it's the tiger.
That was there
Andrew,
too.
go to my Twitter. It
And
has
it's
a picture
just-
of him with this freaking.
And I just turn around and Argo goes boom, right into my face, and it's just, what? Who came up with that? Who in their right mind?
It's on Twitter.
No,
I
that's
took a picture with
that-
you and the freaking lion on Twitter.
that is the exact same thing though.
It is the
I
same,
know,
but
but I'm
it's
saying-
a
But
tiger,
yeah.
not a lion. I think what sold it was if it had been the tiger, it wouldn't have been as bad. But the lion,
The
it
lion
had a
was
tiny
freaking
little
hilarious.
mane just around
I'm not
its
gonna
neck.
dig it through it. That's fine. But
And I swear to God, it was, I like I just did now with Argo just fucking coming out of thin air with a goddamn maid's.
I
maid
prepped it while you were
outfit.
talking.
It's just, it's not fair sometimes.
What do you mean not fair? You come with all sorts of shit.
Oh shit.
You're a little twerp.
Well, I'm glad you liked
Oh
me in the
my
maid
God.
outfit.
I think you look cute.
Oh shit.
You should make an animation with you in a maid outfit.
No.
In real life made up of juice.
Yeah.
Beer juice.
Beer juice? What is beer juice?
I just clicked the glass.
It's veal
Oh.
juice only with beer.
No, what are you doing the bings for? Who's binging?
My cat just went meow. Does that count?
No, it's my phone doing bing. It's Discord. Gizmo's talking on Discord! Oh no, wait, it's not Gizmo. It's Pinky Pie Sisters. What was that? Pinky Pie Sisters, who is this? Or Gizmo, who is this? You're on the prowl. Who is this person? Yes, that was quite enjoyable. Thank you.
What's
That
it?
was-
I just like when you
that
start
was-
going, what's it?
Well, it's when it, like I said, when it comes out of left field, sometimes I just can't handle it.
What about right field?
No, why would I join Skype? It's lame. Join Discord.
Hey!
No, Skype is dumb.
Yeah, well,
It's slow and the calling is terrible. It doesn't
group
have
is on Skype,
it doesn't
so
have it doesn't have VOP. Good VOP. Discord is a much better service in my opinion. And you can also have it, and it also separates it into group channels, so you can actually just go flip on the fly to whatever group you need to. Like I have my World of Warcraft guild on here and everything. So
Yeah, but it's made for gaming. Skype
Yeah.
isn't.
well, yeah. I mean, Skype isn't. God.
I mean, what happened to Ventrilo? I like
Ventrilo.
Ventrilo.
I still use Ventrilo.
Ventrilo was awesome.
I still use it all the time, but also with my guild, but also Discord is a good service.
well, guess what? You're weird.
No, I refuse to get Skype. They will not have my soul. I have escaped them taking my soul for so long, and she's having trouble with her eyelids.
Well, no, it's because if you put two textures close enough to each other and at a large enough distance, they start clipping into each other.
Didn't they fix that though the last model?
Kind of. I can fix it, and a lot of times it doesn't really
Well, it's
happen.
just pulling the eyelid just a titch out of the face, but I mean, still at the same time, it's.
Normally you couldn't move it, the eyelids like that. Now I can, so I can move it. Yes,
Mike, we're already really good friends. We don't need to be better friends.
but I don't worry about fixing this.
I just don't want to use Skype.
I had only one video where the eyes did that. Nobody noticed, where they kept like flashing right at the base, but.
Wait, which group are you talking about? Or us on on Discord? We have our Minnesota our click. We have our clicks.
There was a group that was originally created for LOE.
Well, for LOE.
Yeah,
I
and
gotcha.
then we ended up just kind of having a few other people kind of add in. Sometimes they play LOE.
I know that we've been
Most
having.
times they don't.
We've been having a couple more people drop into our Discord. I knew that. What was it, Mike? Who set it up? Brad, I think Brad set it up.
My favorite
Someone set it
thing,
up.
my favorite thing about our group was it was supposed to be Nav Explores Equestria, but they misspelled it, and so it was Nav Explodes Equestria.
What is the next beta for that, by the way?
Actually, there is going to be no more betas.
Oh, they're gonna put it to 4 release.
Yeah, they're having people test it.
Oh. Okay, so,
So-
the testers are going.
Yeah. Yep.
I wonder if I can use the.
Oh, did I show you a picture of the pastry they got me at work? Look at that.
Oh wow, this little mini tiramisu. It's not tiramisu. It's a mini.
It's
like,
a triple
mousse cake almost.
It's a triple chocolate mousse cake.
Oh, okay. That's adorable. That's nice.
Yeah, it was big. Well, it really wasn't big, but it was enough. Trust me, it was enough. I couldn't eat it on my actual birthday because I had way too much.
Yeah, I don't even talk on Discord a whole lot. I don't talk a whole lot on social media in general. It's
That's because you're a hermit.
Yes.
So you can't deny that. You've even stated as such.
I am a hermit, but I prefer my alone time.
Oh my god.
It's a lot easier to get stuff done when you're just hanging out and doing your own thing instead of having to deal with social media all the time. And I'm not a hermit because I don't use social media a whole lot.
Well, social media is
I'm a
one
hermit
thing.
because I literally I don't do a whole lot of stuff.
I don't tend to like talking much on like things like Skype and stuff. I don't like large group chats. I like to have, if I'm going to talk to people, I like to have it either be a couple people or one-on-one. But when it comes to those really large things, you just get drowned out, and it's just people spamming.
I don't use Facebook except for managing the group.
Yeah, that's all I do.
I hate Facebook, and instant messaging one of my friends, Tom, who I go and have a beer with on occasion. He's not of the pony group, but he knows about it, I guess. He knows I'm weird.
Oh, my friend sent me this one.
Oh.
Yep. Cavalier owners call them bees. They look like tiny little bees.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, what does it give? I mean, it's just. Oh my god! It's been between us like 6 or 7 people so far. It's just a friends sort of thing, and we've been literally sending boop photos to each other.
Wow, it
things
sounds
like
exciting.
That. Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do with Discord chat? Boops. Well, I mean, look, if I'm going to go down from the sugar cubes to I'm just gonna go to the pony art, and then there's like boops, and then there was a comic Gizmo. I still don't understand this comic, where the comic is. Well, I mean, so you can read it here. It's like it's a comic of a woman a mare trying to come into Equestria. Evasive horse noises intensify. They say, "Bring in the dog," and the dog starts barking, and then she opens up the suitcase and there's peanut butter inside. And I am uncertain as to why horses have peanut butter as contraband.
Because of I think it was Mr. Ed. That was how they made him talk.
What?
It was like they put something. The horse, the talking horse, on the show.
What?
You put anytime and something. You never heard of Mr. Ed?
Is it a black and white thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr.
Oh,
Ed,
yeah.
the talking horse.
There was a television.
If it was black and white, then yeah, I kind of do. I didn't know it was called Mr. Ed though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was I'm pretty sure it was peanut butter. They put some kind of sticky food in there that is goopy. So
And they would flap so they could put voiceover on it. But they already talk normally. Wouldn't they probably eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? I'm pretty sure they have had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on the show. So I'm not sure as to why it's like Sweet Celestia's beard.
Because peanut butter.
It's peanut butter. She is snuggling peanut butter.
Oh, look at that. TCF tricked a bunch of customers.
Intend to distribute. Exactly. It's like, what?
They've been doing that forever.
But guess what? It says TCF has been tricking people into accepting overdraft fees.
Yeah.
Well, so much that the CEO named his boat Overdraft.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was part of that scheme. And I definitely got out of it.
And now that they're not doing it anymore, you could say it was their final draft.
Oh my god!
He's going to Japan! It's funny because
God!
it's funny because he's leaving us for a wide.
Now I'm sad.
He's leaving us for adventures.
Oh my God, what the hell's with people lately?
I don't know. People are people. Hey, I have this song on mine. I have a song.
What is this?
It's on my list. I don't remember what the first called actually.
John Dreamer. Becoming a legend.
John Dreamer, the Legend.
Let's see if I
What's
can.
happening with song?
There's a cat named Oreo up for adoption. Somebody
Don't
needs
do
to
it.
get him. My cat won't do it. He can't handle it.
Well, you can't adopt things.
Well, he couldn't handle a brother or sister.
Yeah, he doesn't need a brother or sister. He needs a lover.
No. Plus he's fixed.
Yeah, just means he can't have other baby cats. Doesn't mean you can't get
Two Steps from Hell did a similar song to this one, didn't they?
Well, really, if you make enough songs with orchestra, everything.
Yeah, it sounds the same. But I mean, they had one that had the exact same chorus as this one, and it was
Chorus?
Well, not chorus. It had the same. Oh God, not chorus.
Beat.
It was the same melodic tone. The violin sounded very much like what they were doing with one of their songs.
Oh my God, a bunch of Skittles spilled all over a Wisconsin highway. Look at all those Skittles.
Can they go and taste the rainbow?
The funny part is, it was going to be used as cattle feed.
Skittles?
Skittles!
They're feeding Skittles to cows?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know!
This is horrible.
Pretty sweet meat.
Pretty
Sweet meat? What? Do you even know what sweet meat is? That's horrible.
I don't know. I don't want to eat that meat. Meow!
Just gonna let that one sit.
Meow!
Does Aqua even have a Skype anymore? Do you?
Who?
You? Oh,
Who?
Skype's for lamers.
Well,
I love how there's everybody
lamer.
that went to Discord says just get rid of Skype, but I'm like, but there's people still on Skype. Actually, a majority of my groups are still on Skype.
Mine.
No. So I stayed there,
I'm still.
and I got a bunch of flack for it, and I'm like,
Brad had to bully me into getting on Discord. He had to actually bully me. He's like, "You on it yet? You getting on our Discord yet?"
Yeah.
Because he would bother me every time I was playing.
Did you hear about this? They said it's not to get rid of their homeless population.
Denver buying homeless people bus tickets out of town.
It's a one-way ticket to wherever they want to go.
Yeah.
And they said, well, we're not trying to get rid of our homeless
Sounds like
population.
they're trying to get rid of the homeless population.
I'm just like, yeah, you are. Stupids. Buying a one-way ticket. If you're buying a two-way ticket,
I'll buy you any bottle of boozes for the con you can want. I can already buy my own bottles of boozes, and I won't sell my soul to Skype.
but free booze.
Nope, not worth Skype.
It tastes much
not worth
better.
Skype. It's not worth it. Auto updates.
2 bottles of booze.
I have to make sure that it doesn't have. I have to go into my MS config and make sure it doesn't do an auto startup. It's just a whole lot of work that I don't need to go through.
I installed it, and then it doesn't bother me. No, I'm not
Free
going.
Northwest.
I'm not going to Everfree Northwest.
You did
this
last
year.
year, though, didn't you?
Yes, I went
Yeah.
last year. No, I'm probably gonna replace it with Babscon, but I haven't finalized the stuff for it yet.
Oh yeah, you did have that.
whee, that'd be fun. Dude. Whee.
fucking duck is ice skating.
The duck is flying, and then he lands on the pond, and it's glazed over with ice, so he just slides. It's cute. Kitty, be good.
When did I write the beginning of this story? Fucking hell.
Okay, yeah, that does help a lot, having that pole move. Just didn't feel like she was moving. She was turning, but you're not...
Well, this is
The pole here, or the pillar here?
Oh, the pillar was keeping stationary, so it seemed like she wasn't moving?
You know, it's staying stationary because of how I'm rotating the camera, so I just moved the pole. So it's just moving separate.
It wasn't as impressive as I thought.
So it's just creating the illusion that she's moving differently.
When you guys complaining about something dumb?
Yes, I'm going to Verticon. I always go to Verticon. I've been at Verticon the last 3 years. I do plan to go this year. I'm going to that. BabsCon is most likely Winnie City in Chicago and Cider Fest. Those are the ones in Milwaukee. Those are the ones I have planned right now. I was trying to figure out my 4th, and then some things just worked out for BabsCon that I had more stuff to do. So I was like, sure, I will go. I just have to get stuff finalized.
I'm not working it again this year. I'm not working again. I'm not working it this year either.
Cider Fest?
I should. Yeah. Not doing that.
I've been to like Everfree. I've been to in terms of cons I've flown to, it's been Everfree and BronyCon. I don't think I've flown any others. I've been to a lot of cons now. The other cons I went to that were the MLP MSP, which was local, and Cider Fest in Milwaukee, which is driving distance. But I want to kind of do more cons than that. So and go to places I haven't been. So I that's why Everfree last year was kind of so I thought I replaced that, and I just hadn't decided what I wanted to do, but I'm probably gonna do BabsCon. So for right now I have the 4 planned. Nothing's come up regarding anything more than that, but I'm not planning anything more than that. Okay, so you gotta do the hair. Oh, the hair's gonna suck. So I think the tail's still going in a 1 second. Yeah, it is.
I forgot that I actually wrote stuff in this thing.
You didn't?
I did. I wrote stuff in this thing. I have an old FOE fanfic idea in here.
So you just happen to have a green book?
Well, I bought it like a year ago. I have like video ideas in here. What the fuck?
UK cons would be expensive. I don't know if
UK
I
con?
could...
Geez, that's a $12,000 or
Well,
$1,200 flight ticket.
If I would do a con like that, though, I would make it a much longer trip. But the problem is that hitting up 4 cons in a year, on normal, like Cider Fest, I can do it in a day off of work, but the other ones are normally 2 to 3. Which is if you take the 1 and then 3 others at 3 days each, that's 10 days, which 2 weeks of vacation is. So I usually eat up all my vacation trying to hit that up. If I try to take a full week for 1, I would be technically taking away a whole other con. So, but it is a trip. Going out to like UK and stuff would be something I think would be really cool.
Speaking of going someplace, do you still need to fill a seat for the ride to Winnie City?
I haven't even really figured that out yet.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know right now, it's just me, her, and you if you're going.
Okay.
So,
well, I'm staffing it, so I need to find a ride. Or drive myself, so. Oh my god, cat.
I just see your meow.
Okay.
Just elbowing the cat.
Well, I didn't elbow him at all. I barely touched him. Either way, yeah, if you guys need an extra riding buddy, I'll fill a seat and pay for a little bit of gas.
Yeah, I mean that's...
I am now I'm security in the con, so I'll need to.
The only thing that makes, or the only reason driving is cheaper is if you can get, because you can share costs while flying. You can, so yeah, that'll work. No, I haven't done anything for Windy City. Nice was knew more about that con than I did. I'm still kind of working on the BronyCon room situation. I have, or BabsCon. BronyCon's already settled. BabsCon, I have.
Should get the photo boxes.
I have one person with a potential, more than likely potential second.
For a video game and hearing everything. What the fuck? Okay. I was exceedingly overly ambitious back in the youth.
I almost want to make a group called Hair. Put the hair back in there because we're working on jiggles. It sucks that you can't hide one without hiding all of them.
As far as I know, I'm going to be rooming with some other staff because I oh god.
What did you do? What did you do?
Yes!
What did you do?
Yes! Oh my god, Sarah, you're my hero! No! Put it back up!
I haven't tested that audio if it's gonna make things muted, so I can't play it too much.
Saving this.
I had that before and then I lose an entire stream. But it does kind of work. Are you gonna be okay?
It is magical. I'm gonna save this and then input it wherever you go, just to make sure. Can I save this? I'm gonna share this. Let's share this with the Facebook group. No, not with the public Facebook group. I need to do it too. There's a post it. That's what it does. Hopefully that worked. I don't know if that worked or not. It says 404 stash not found. Shit. Delete. Oh well. I'm sorry, man. It got lost. Sir, you'll have to send me that link. The stash link didn't actually work trying to link it to Facebook. Or Twitter, actually. You may need to just send that. Can you send that in just a pure DeviantArt file? Because this needs to go up on this needs to go up on my group's page. I did not found my kink. You be quiet.
Jeez.
Yeah, this would be genuinely fantastic for a number of reasons for the group because they all know that you're Argo famous.
What?
So we need to put this there, but I can't. I can't just auto-link it. And the stash doesn't actually work properly. Yeah, sir. Try sending me like an IM with that link or something, so I can just keep it, and I'll make sure. I'll see if I can get it set up on my home computer. The maid outfit is just hilarious, and everyone needs to see it. It needs to be shown to the world.
Well, the maid outfits existed forever.
But not on your extremely feminine jawed OC.
I just have distinguishing features.
Of course. I mean the coffee pot butt, or the coffee cup butt.
Yeah, it's a flash. That's how I get the audio.
That's why probably didn't. That's probably why it didn't transfer over to a Facebook link very well. Well, I mean, it was really good, and then there was adding in Irish, like, clogging music was just perfect. So, back to the actual model.
We're working on stuff!
Like, you're trying to do the hair in a single session?
Because her head's moving, it's hard to determine motion. So I'm doing it on a different model, and I can copy paste it.
Sent a friend request. Sent a request for what? What? How do you do requests in this? What? Oh, there you go. Thanks, guys. That's how that works. I'm still very, very new to Discord and everything that has Discord-ness enveloped in it. But yeah, that works. That'll be going up on the group page tomorrow.
Wonderful.
I got lots of
Oh my god. Gizmo, what kind of pictures are you put? You put in this adorable nuzzling gif, and then you post this. Why?
Kyle attacked your cat.
Look at this.
What?
Look at this. I did not.
He's being really
See,
cute
what is
right
this?
now.
What is that picture? What the fuck is that? Gizmo.
He's licking.
That's weird.
She's
Look at the kitty.
tasting Rainbow Dash's sorrowful tears because Tank dies. What?
Kitty's
I know.
adorable.
I like reclined and he was there and I had no idea. He's underneath the shark.
He likes nuzzles. He likes dolphin too. And Twilight. And all the other plushies.
Oh, and now my love made the cat leave. Of course he's just hibernating. He's not dead. He's just semi-dead. Goodness. Could you imagine if Rainbow actually was told the reasons behind hibernating and how the physics worked of it? She'd, like, zone out immediately.
It's not supposed to be hibernating. It's supposed to be like, we can't make death, so we will do this instead.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole episode was based on a pet dying, which was actually a really good topic, and they actually went about it really... The way they went about it was very... I think it was very fitting. I think it was a very fitting way to do that episode. And
She went to sleep and is now cold and stiff underground.
Well, I mean, he went to hibernate. He will come back because all he did was go to hibernate. But at the same time, she was dealing with the grief of a dying pet, which is a lot of things that kids.
I didn't like the fact that if they were trying to do that and kids kind of made the wrong connection, that they could be like, "Mommy, doggy's dead." Like, oh, we'll go in the backyard. He'll be back in summer.
But the thing is, they didn't show that.
Yeah,
A child will not. If you're that young and you're that, you know, if you were looking at a cartoon show and you're that young, probably from the age of 3 to 7, I'm gonna guess, probably around that range, where this would be the most valuable. You know, where the concept of death would not have kicked in yet. I mean,
well, it's death permanence, I think, is the main thing.
Well, permanence, yeah. But I mean, at the same time, like, most children wouldn't internalize that and couldn't internalize that, and probably until they're teens, 10 and past. But yeah, like, in order to get that across, in the episode, Tank goes away and he doesn't come back. They don't show him coming back. He goes away, and Rainbow Dash comes to terms with him having to go to hibernation, or just sleeping, or dying, which is all a big old metaphor for all kinds of stuff. But I thought it was pretty well done. That's actually one of my favorite episodes, even though it has one of the worst songs. Is that this episode that had the song?
I'll Fly?
Yeah.
I loved I'll Fly.
I hated that song.
Well, you can get the fuck out. Okay, wait. I changed my mind. Booze can stay, you can leave.
Oh, That's not how that works. The contract is never filled.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have to just manage.
Go trade a couple of
No, I love that song. It's actually why I did the video for it.
I'll Fly is actually a pretty decent song. I actually like it.
It feels weird in the fact that of my friend's going to sleep, so I'm going to commit.
She's like going to commit seppuku, basically.
Well, no, she's
well,
like
she wants to be with her animals.
she's blowing up like public buildings.
Yes, she is. Yeah, I'm gonna take down the state.
She's developed the Pegasus ISIS.
Yes.
Pegasus.
The Pegasus.
I like how these ones turn out. I just can't get this front bit to look the same. Oh, and this is what I also need to do. This one, I think, is the controls this. And this one controls this. Okay, so these two. They need to also be pulled in a little bit.
I guess I just grabbed a cold one if you like asking. Did you want the last cold one or no?
I can grab another one in a minute here.
Well, I mean, it's right here.
I'm just trying to get this figured out. Thank you.
Yeah, it does have a good beat. The animal, like, this one is the one where she's actually trying to find a pet.
Yeah, best pet.
I can't sing because my voice is slapping too hard, but yeah, the finding a pet, a good. No, it wasn't a good friend. Sometimes they all
A
roll
true
together.
pet.
A true pet. Sometimes they all just roll together. Yeah, the pets. I can't believe I just messed that up. The turtle friend pet one was pretty interesting.
No, I think I'll Fly was my favorite just because
What's the best one though?
in terms of, I thought the pet song was probably better in terms of taking the story and making a song out of a scene.
Yeah,
I'll
it
Fly
was really
seemed
bad.
I'll Fly was like, let's do a montage of her being a terrorist, and like her just like blow. It seemed like a weird montage.
It was a very ISIS-like video, yeah.
But it was a really good song, especially like at Cider Fest.
It did have a very good.
Not last Cider Fest, but the Cider
It
Fest
had a good
before,
beat,
when what's their name? The voice actor for that, for Rainbow Dash. When they did a live thing where she actually sang that song,
Yeah.
with karaoke as Rainbow Dash, and that was great. It was really cool.
Oh, I never actually saw that.
That was at Cider Fest first year, year before last.
Oh, I was probably working then.
Probably.
We don't talk about Spike singing because it's awful.
Yeah, yeah, Spike can burn. No, I think Spike's okay and all, but one of the things actually I think that bothers me the most about Spike is the fact that there are some people that will defend him to the death on stuff. Like Remembrance had, well, I think his name is Spiegel. He is a guy that goes onto anybody's video and will bash anything if there's no Spike or not enough Spike.
Oh, I thought you meant that Spike being called Spiegel.
No,
Oh,
no.
Okay. Well, that's not as funny then.
So this guy will go on any video and do that, and like I think Dex knows him well.
Gotcha.
So Remembrance, he was on there and he's like, "Where's Spike? Why isn't Spike in here?" I'm like,
Why would Spike would be there?
two reasons. A, I don't give a shit. And
background character.
2, because it was hard enough trying to find time to fit 2 characters to be emotionally attached to, because you have to build up an attachment to them first.
Let's be real here. Even if you put Spike in, no one would be emotionally attached to him.
No, but it would have been too much time to fit in. Because like if I were to do that, I'd have to take away from the time I had with Celestia. But I only had like 10 seconds of her shown with there. A lot of it had to focus on Twilight. And so if I put him in there, she would, already in that video, she ignores Celestia. So you have to ignore Spike. And then they'd be like, why didn't she give him a hug? And I'm like, because the song's only 4 minutes.
Fuck you!
And then
Spike don't care.
And then her parents come up and like, how are they alive? And they're like, I don't know, but she's gotta say bye.
She's gotta say bye. I don't know. I think Spike is kind of worth his character in the show. Even he has such good character development potential, and they just squander it and just rip the soul out of this character, and then just it's like, yep, that's it.
I'm gonna see
Oh,
if this
okay.
works.
It was in my Twitter messages. Yep. That's right.
That might actually work. I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna copy paste it now. I am actually gonna go use the restroom quick because after going on
There it is.
a third alcohol and a full cup of coffee.
Oh no, the coffee did it. Oh, I'll fuck with it. I'll make it better.
No! Save it first.
I've been doing UE4. I know what I'm doing. Kind of, maybe. Where was the CMC? Mike, you know where the CMC was. They were trying to find the cutie marks while Twilight was being her awesome self in that.
So I heard you say squander.
Squander. It's much like Sonder, my actual name.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it should be called Squanderby.
Oh, he doesn't actually have a middle mouse click on the mouse button like I do.
Try typing on his.
Oh,
It's
God,
like
I
the
haven't.
actual mechanics of each button.
Oh god, it's so much more different than UE4.
Yui, me,
UE. He's a giant. Oh shit, I have now started something I can't stop. Fuck. Pause it.
No,
Pause it.
we're
There
not
you go.
gonna hit delete on all of the models. That'd be
Alternate
mean.
deletes. God, this isn't anything like UE4. God, the control and alt buttons do nothing. Translation well, to be perfectly honest, I use a 3D Connexion mouse like I use for work for my UE4 stuff that I just fuck around with. I do. Yep. So you guys mess it up. I'm not gonna mess it up. Warhorse is where. Can I delete all the models? Oh, he's back shit. I can't do like.
There's probably people coming on the stream like, who the fuck is this guy?
Hello!
He's sold out.
I'm Argo Damon. Want to take off my shirt? I could take off my shirt if you need.
I did.
Oh, you already did?
Took off one of them. I was getting
Oh
warm.
no. It's a butterfly. And a horse butt. Wonder if you ever, like, if you were to have, like, the story of horse butt and all it was just a POV from the horse's butt, and then, like, you were to swivel around sometimes and, like, have, like, an internal monologue for the butt.
No.
No. Oh, no? Oh, okay.
Monologue. Day 42. We have not.
I'm still attached to this Philistine.
I have not
The
yet.
cutie mark was attached 4 weeks ago, and I still haven't found my purpose.
Since attaining the cutie mark, I have not yet taken a poop. I am scared.
Kyle is in error. Quick. I can't do it. Control Alt Delete.
Oh wait, I thought Warhorse was trying to tell you not to do stuff. I didn't see that she told you
He
to
was
delete everything.
He was instigating. You still have one, depending on what Sura says about his friend, you still have a spot in BronyCon Warhorse like
There's a
last
butt.
year. See? Look at that. POV butt.
Hold on.
Without tail.
Why can't I see all the rest of the butt? Oh yeah.
Make sure the butt is... There you go. Argo got skinnier for some reason. I know, I'm a twig.
Okay, well we can.
Look at that butt matrixy.
Maybe.
Butt matrixy.
Look at that butt.
Oh dear God. Look at it go. God damn, it flows like water.
Well, it is really
this
weird.
This is going to become another Trixie thing, is it?
It's really weird if you take medkit here. If you take the bones and you go luck.
That is actually a really good. I know Blue Elite Fleet didn't mean to, but that reminds me that there is It's very interesting that the ponies don't have an actual prehensile tail on their model. I mean, you just said where's the tail, but they don't have the actual like musculature beginning of the prehensile tail.
No,
I understand. I understand for the drawings, but for the 3D models, it should be in there. There should
it would be a
small
lot of extra detail. And
yeah, but at the same time, it
the
would make a lot
like
more
Overmare's
sense.
models have that, but theirs are set. That actually made them hard when I was doing some of the animation for it because here I had full control of animating the tail. There, it's all based on the physics of the game. So I had this little stubble.
Well, you
like-
should have a little.
I can't show you technically because
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to have the model up. But
Yeah, it should have like a 3-inch prehensile tail coming out of the.
And theirs does.
Out of the back.
So then the actual tail comes off of it. But so animating for me, this little 3-inch thing had 2 bones, one at the base, one at the end. So the only way that I could animate it to wobble for tail is to guess how the physics would work.
Really?
Because I couldn't. There's no way to see
well,
it.
I mean, if it's
There was no main, no nothing.
Well, it's made in Unity.
So it was, but that one did have a prehensile tail that came off, like a tail should. I mean, but it doesn't make sense in the show to have it because like Applejack uses hers like a snake.
You could never. Well, yeah, especially because the tails in the show are extra limbs. Technically, they use them in a manner of extra limbs, as if it wasn't their arm or a hoof in this case, I suppose. Gizmo, don't you start me about dear Abby. Dear Abby.
Okay, this is
I'm
what
having
happens
trouble.
if you lock all the bones and then jitter all of them.
Yeah, well, she feels like a liquid then. See, this is where you get into some weird goo people shit.
Or if you could turn off smoothing, and then you get this.
Oh dear. Oh well, that's worse.
Velvet intensifies.
She has become one with her nature.
Okay, I need to undo it so I can get rid of all these locks.
Yeah. I didn't actually click anything. I was just.
No, I didn't think you did. You're not stupid.
No, I'm not. No. Like I was saying, I use UE4, which is completely different in trying to move around the same 3D frame space, but
okay, so I need to grab
and I only fuck around in there just on occasion, just for funsies.
her hair. Now that I have that done, and I gotta put.
Little Pip would be very interested in a vibrating velvet.
Why do I put the cord?
Oh shit!
It's like the magic fingers.
It's like, oh dear.
What do I?
Wait, what was DJ Pony or DJ Horse's fame name, not non-fame name in the books? No, the radio announcer. Homage. I know it's supposed to be, but it's meant to be said homage.
There's an H.
I know there's an H. It's silent. It's homage.
How do you say herb?
Herb.
No, there's an H.
No, you say herb, which has the H as silent.
Well, what country do you live in?
I live in Minnesota.
I live in Minnesota, the country.
It's herb and homage. It's not homage. It's homage.
It's.
It's homage.
Every time you say her name, you have to act like you were punched in the gut.
That's how the Minnesotans say a lot of things. We say bag and we say homage.
Somebody once, I can't remember the words they had at work. They had given me words that we do. They're like, it doesn't make sense. You say this word like this, you say the other one like that, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota has subjective
I haven't locked this yet.
language, basically.
Oh, I haven't locked this yet. That's actually weird.
My box.
Okay, so are these simulated? Yes, they are. Good. But do they actually work? No, not really. I can fix it. So, let's see what this does. Okay.
There we go. Sweet, sweet
It
videos.
needs to be about here.
Can I take this and send it properly? It still might need to be done via Yeah, I'll have to get this video of Argo dancing in a maid outfit on my actual computer because it's not doing it on my phone. It's not. It doesn't have a proper way of doing it.
Actually, I might need to slow down the hair here because it's moving the same speed as the normal hair, but she's supposed to be moving slow-mo. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to take all this hair and stretch it out. But then I don't like that it doesn't quite cross her face.
Oh god, every single time I go out of Twitch, I keep missing all of these goddamn messages. I can't even click on them anymore because they're old, quote unquote. It sucks.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to
Mike,
do,
resend
too.
that
I
one.
forgot it.
Gizmo, you send it too. Resend those 2 images, things, and I'll look at them.
Alright, so I need to have her speed up this bit of her hair. Oh, too fast.
It's working correctly, yeah, Sarah. But I can't do it from my phone. It won't let me copy it's doing like a weird phone thing where it automatically syncs it directly into video processing instead of just being able to take a copy and whatnot. So, well, I meant just relink whatever you had. I haven't been able to keep up. My phone constantly drops the Twitch stream whenever I go out of the same. Well, actually, I might be able to double screen it, but maybe not. What is? Oh, it's actually.
Homage.
Are you?
Homage. Homage.
See?
That sounds.
Homage.
See? You
I
motherfucker!
hear an H.
H is silent.
Wait.
No waits. Just.
Homage.
So.
Homage. Homage.
There you
So
go.
wait. So your proof is finding a random video that confirms it.
It says how to pronounce homage.
Pronounce? You mispronounced pronounce.
Fuck you!
But that's confirmation bias.
But it says homage.
I'm gonna go find what this one.
There's no way.
This one didn't say it my way. Wait, this one did. Okay, that's the correct one.
Yes. Actually, I'm gonna say this video. I haven't found this one yet.
I just realized that her name is Homage.
It's homage.
It's Homage.
Fuck you! It's homage.
She's a unicorn,
Brother.
and she likes Pip in special ways. She's a
Fuck you.
Homage.
I'm gonna download this image. Minnesota Noises is exactly the case. Yes. Who drew this?
Oh, hi, Yasho.
Oh, Yasho's here?
Yes.
Fuck you, Yasho. Love you, bro. I broke? Oh yeah, I did break, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Where do we actually double screen this? Oh, of course I cannot open it up in pop-up view. Yeah, Twitch is done like that, I guess. Either way. I just came over and I started fucking around with Argo and his equipment and his workflow and made him do everything slower.
That's
So there you
fine.
go.
That's fine. I'm really good at making myself slow.
Yes. I actually read already the 10 chapters of
Was it 10 you did?
yeah, I already read the 10 chapters of Pink Eyes, and she says she's adorable, and instead of saying yes, she says yush, like U-S-H Y-U-S-H, yush. She goes yush, and it's adorable. I'm
Yeah, I have-
extremely enjoying this month's reading.
I
Or
have
book club.
the problem I'm having right now is I'm also in the middle of reading a Changeling book that I put off reading for a while because I was just so into Yutan that I'm like, God damn it, and I just didn't care. I don't want to read anything.
This is the Pronunciation Academy.
Homage. Homage.
I think the video's skipping the beginning. You can't. It's just
2 sources now have proven you wrong.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna I'm gonna go the Trump method and say I'm right anyway.
There you go. You can always do that. Just lie, cheat, and steal your way to the top. Not that I'm saying that wasn't impressive that he did that, because it was impressive. I'm just saying that he lied and cheated and stole his way to the top.
Oh, Trump?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I would say lied.
I admire the man.
The thing is,
only until the point where it's that he has done what is literally unbelievable. But past that, he's an idiot.
The thing is, he's done everything basically, at least to visibly, followed within the law. So saying lied and cheated is hard to say because, like, a lot of the tax stuff he's done.
It's true. It is
like
true.
He said, like he even said it himself that he goes, I took advantage of loopholes that exist. He goes, fix it, and you can't blame him.
No, exactly. But at the same time, he has lied his way up the ladder and whatnot. Hi, what are you saying at me for?
Were you trying to say Amish or Amish?
Amish.
Like Homage.
We were talking about Amish people.
Yeah, Homage. Amish. It's homage. You don't say the H, it's homage. But, yeah. No,
my house.
You gotta respect him, and I find it very strange that, like, a lot of...
Well, I wouldn't say respect, but it's just that I can't blame him for some of the advantages he took advantage of, because it's like saying, if you're going to a store that says they're closing, but you have a coupon. Are you going to not use your coupon? No, I'm going to fucking use that coupon.
You're going to use the coupon, yeah.
You're not going to be like, no, I'm going to help him out.
I agree.
No,
but at the same time,
you're going to take advantage.
I know you're not supposed to talk political and bullshit, and I don't even want to talk political, but I will make the one statement as saying that, perhaps from my military roots, you gotta respect the guy because he fucking did it. He's not the president, and these Democrats who are boycotting and not going to the inauguration, which is kind of unheard of, is kind of ridiculous. But it's okay.
Yeah, whether the Russian thing happened or not, it's still because to me
there's
it was
no evidence that it did.
Well, I know, but I'm saying whether or not.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because people still did. They didn't add on votes. They just helped push it. If that's the case.
Well, I mean, if anything that the Russians did was like some really good investigative journalism, which the regular media should have been doing, because what they published wasn't lies to WikiLeaks. It was literally her emails.
It was more of it was focusing the negative to one side, but it wasn't making lies. It was
Well, it wasn't. No,
it was blowing things out of proportion or misinterpreting.
Well, reading the emails, it was.
Yeah, I mean, but it was like,
But,
but compared to other things, it just seems to me like it was small. But whether or not it is, it's still people. It was people that made the decision. So, but I mean, my thought is what happened, and we'll see. And who knows? It could be a great presidency, and we'll see. But I don't see that happening. But until it happens, I can't say shit. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not going to criticize until something goes wrong. So.
Yeah. If something goes wrong.
When something goes wrong.
Until. When something goes
wrong. No. Something will go wrong.
No,
I mean, it's already starting to go wrong with the MN being fully repealed in one session and not being able to be blocked by the Senate fully. Doing that sort of thing and having them not have a backup plan for it is kind of irresponsible.
It was like I think it was that they said we have the opportunity, we're going to do it.
Yeah, and that was
because they said they've tried 62 times to repeal.
About it forever, yeah. And yeah, you can't blame them, but at the same time, you can blame them because it's a stupid idea.
Wow, I didn't realize it did that much. Oh, I didn't actually copy that over.
She actually looks really pretty like that. With the hair pulled back from her face. It looks almost like a
I love all this. With this face, she looks really pretty.
No! With the face and the hair. With the face and the hair and the tail.
With the face, the hair, and the tail. That's descriptive.
It flows. From head to tail, it flows well in that like couple of frames.
I did a bunch of stuff and then I realized I'd never actually copied over everything.
Yeah, no, I mean, Jack, I agree. I think if President Trump has the possibility of becoming the best president ever, more power to him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I mean, to me, I placed my voice and the point of election is to get your voice heard, but it doesn't mean that you're going to always win. So to me, it's like that's fine. But actually the main reason I voted was just because I didn't want to be somebody that would be like. Was like, see, Trump didn't do it, but then not having done the effort to
yeah,
my voice
see,
heard.
like, I mean, I will fully admit that I didn't go vote because I didn't feel like either of them were worthy of my vote. I'm kind of that sort of person. If I don't believe someone is worthy of my vote, I won't vote for them. That's just it.
Oh, that's why I didn't do that.
I didn't vote independent because I didn't feel like any of the independents deserved my vote. And so I was one of those Americans who were like, yeah, I won't vote because I don't think anybody deserves it. It was more of a morality thing.
But even then, it's like you feel like they don't. But I mean, the whole purpose of the system as it is you're supposed to. By having a two-party system, having more than two parties means that if you vote for a third party, you're already not going to have a chance of them winning. But now you're not only taking a vote away from somebody positive, you're giving a vote to the negative. So which is a horrible way to think about it. But
that's a very basest way to think of it. At the same time, I mean, it makes sense for people who don't really know the whole electoral college and everything.
The electoral college thing, I think, is stupid. But a lot of people agree it's just never going to change.
Well, no, because the American society needs to have the electoral college to make sure there's no exceedingly bad corruption. The electoral college, whether we like it or not, is keeping corruption at bay, no matter how minimal or whatever.
It's just always the side that loses because of such is going to be the one to complain.
Yes.
So the only reason I would complain about it now is because the side I voted for got screwed by it. But if it was the other way around, I'd be like, don't care.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
So,
well, I mean, I was kind of like neutral. I hated both of them equally for different reasons, of course. And I didn't vote because I believed that voting for one over the other just because the one was the worst candidate.
The better of two evils kind of thing.
The better of two evils is not. You don't.
No,
you don't vote for Lucifer. You don't vote for Damien because you hate Lucifer. There's two sides of the same coin.
It's my name.
I know. At the same time.
You did it on purpose.
But I did not. But either way, it's you don't. That it's not an argument that you can really give that has much grounding. You shouldn't take much grounding. Like if you didn't vote, and you did it because of not just out of laziness, but out of actual malaise of the presidential election, then I'd be more.
I was always one before that. It's like if you want to have your voice heard, that's your choice. So it's like I never voted before. I haven't voted since I was 18. Because it was like, I can vote now!
Yeah, I've voted every single election. I voted in county elections when I was in college. I have been an extremely devoted member of the electoral blah 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 for Minneapolis at least. I didn't vote in my hometown stuff. That might not be on record because I didn't vote for anything in my hometown. But while I was in college, I voted for the Minneapolis stuff. With minimal information, I suppose, but at the same time. Yeah, hopefully Trump does a good job. He hasn't really inspired me to believe he will do good things so far, but maybe...
Me neither, but the thing is that... Well, it's
he
what you could say...
He isn't even president.
Well, he is president. There is still... It's not just one person.
He is still elect until tomorrow.
But there is there's a lot of people that stand behind somebody like that may inform for decisions or whatever, and you never know. And plus, if something bad enough happens, there are things in place and checks and balances.
The one thing we have positive information on is that Trump will not be a puppet like George W. Bush was. George W. Bush
was fucking stupid.
George W. Bush was a complete imbecile. He was an ignoramus. And there was no way to say anything different. And he was basically played by the Koch brothers and everyone else who wanted to get an extra quick buck out of the government. And George W. Bush went with it because, I don't know why. Because George W. Bush is George W. Bush, I guess. I don't know.
George W. Bush was just fucking stupid. No,
he was not very bright at all.
No, he was, but... No. But that's...
No, but, I mean,
that's
at least...
Not
which is kind of like... horrible because At one point, I do respect Trump because he has been smart enough to play everybody in the United States of America so well, like a fiddle. He played everyone like a fiddle. And he's able to capitalize on moments and feelings so exceptionally well.
Yeah, Trump is brilliant.
He is completely...
But that's
exactly. He is brilliant, but in some of the most devilish ways.
He knows how to take advantage, and that's, and I can't blame him for that.
Which could turn out horribly or perfectly for the United States of America. I don't mind if we screw over China. What I really like is I like the Russian stuff. I love Russia. Russia is one of the most underrated, especially since the Cold War and like Hillary wanted it. I believe if we had elected Hillary, we would be in a war with Russia, if not a Cold War with Russia, very quickly after her election, because she does not like Russia. She doesn't like the policies. She doesn't like a whole lot of other things to do with Russia. She doesn't like their morality in Russia, even though they're the entire world away.
We've had a first black president. Now it's time for to have the first orange president.
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say,
represented.
Michael was saying, he goes, we can all agree that it's never good when a foreign power tries to manipulate public option in a U.S. election. Thing is that I watched one thing that basically said, how often does the U.S. go and interrupt and work in the background to cause elections in other countries?
A lot.
Because because they believe our opinion is the one that's more important. So the fact that Russia did it is I don't agree with, but I can't really say that we haven't done it not only multiple times, but in times we haven't even known about. U.S. is guilty of doing that on multiple occasions. Suddenly it happens to them and they complain about it. It does seem petty.
It's just politics. But at the same time, when you're looking at Russia and with how they quote-unquote intervened in the election, if they did intervene, the only thing that they are guilty of is doing really good investigative journalism. That's it.
No, the Russians aren't stupid.
No, definitely not. And like I was saying, I like Russia. They may have some very harsh ways of dealing with certain minorities and like Muslims and gays. They have some very, very harsh ways of dealing with them, but that's not my country, nor is it someone else's country. If you live in Russia and you disagree with those facts, and that has something to do with your part and involvement with the government. And with Russia, it's with Putin at least. Everybody,
I just love his name, Putin. It sounds like something you name your cat, Putin.
It does sound like something you name your cat, but at the same time, it's like Putin has a very good reputation for being grounded.
He is a hairless bear.
He rides bears. He is a bear who rides another bear.
Who's a bear?
But yeah, Putin.
And more of a seal.
And Minnesota noises. There you go, sharks crowding. Sharks.
I love the keyboard.
Keyboard.
Oh, yeah,
you should probably scroll down.
Yeah, I should do that.
But either way,
why are
it
you
is
guys
true.
talking about politics?
I don't know why. When did we get on this? For some reason, I don't remember.
All I remember is you guys were talking about the Amish or homage.
I said homage.
Okay.
And it's
It
pronounced
sounded like you were saying
homage.
Amish.
He was saying that there was an H in there, and I'm saying there's not.
I'm okay with talking about politics
an
as
H
long
in there.
as the people that are talking about it are open to both sides.
The reason.
And that's the thing. Is everybody has an opinion that states this is what I believe, but you shouldn't be this is what I believe and shut the fuck up about everything else. You should never be like that. There's always this saying with like science and stuff that, and it was Bertasium said that I like was if you what was it, his video that he did on 3D cameras, they're like he made a 3D video bashing 3D video. And they're like, why the fuck did you buy a 3D camera? And he's like, because I firmly believe that if you want to have an opinion against or about something, you should not defend your side. You should look at the other side and try.
I remember watching that video.
And it was so he's saying, so if I'm going to be able to be here to say that I don't like 3D video, I better get one and build up an opinion of it. I better be able to look at something from the other perspective and try to prove my point wrong. If I can prove my point wrong, then my opinion was wrong.
That's the same.
Otherwise,
Exactly.
all you're doing is looking at information that confirms what you say when you should be looking for information that does the opposite.
Yes.
Yeah, otherwise, you're just hitting confirmation bias.
That
And
is-
so I agree with him on that you have to be open to be able to be proven wrong. So that's why it's if Trump could do great.
This is why
saying.
you guys are my friends and not other people because you think exactly that.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, isn't it? Well, like
You can be very
like
opinionated,
mine,
though.
they're very good friends.
You can be super opinionated.
No, well, yes, of course, I can be.
Oh my God.
Really
You can
opinionated.
be so opinionated
But-
and want to throw you in the Shark Tank.
But I will also admit when I'm wrong.
No, you won't. That is such bullshit.
No.
For what?
No, not always.
Oh my God.
Like what? Tell me. Well, see, if I've never been told I'm wrong, then I will
Okay.
never know.
The thing is that you're so opinionated that you
Yes.
don't even look at the other side.
No,
Remember
no,
we were
no, you
talking
don't-
about
oh,
my
no.
car, and
It
you were
did-
like, "Oh my God, the Pontiacs are the best car
Okay.
ever."
He's also fucking
Okay,
with you.
I was fucking with you the entire time.
Yeah, it's funny.
I know, but at the same time,
No, you can tell
Wow.
he's fucking with you.
No, I was fucking with you the entire time for your car. I think your car is nice.
'Cause I fuck with-
I don't mind that you bought a new car. I don't give a shit.
I fuck with you all the time on stuff like that too.
it's my
Niece.
car, so it doesn't matter.
Your horse.
Doesn't matter what you think, bitch.
Waifu horse. But yeah, you guys have a very, you guys are extremely intelligent, and so it's a good conversation if I ever have one.
Except for maybe Michael.
Oh,
no.
Michael is an amazing.
Michael has
I'm kidding.
Michael has his moments.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the
Don't mean.
did we ever tell you the first time we met Michael?
No. I don't believe you did.
So
Niece, I met Michael at a con you weren't at, I believe.
no. You introduced us to Michael.
Oh, when the first time you met Michael.
Yup.
Okay.
So we were playing LOE, and Andrew's like, "Oh, I've
Oh,
got
yes.
this friend. I've got this friend that he's looking for somebody to play with. And you guys are playing LOE. Do you mind if he joins your group?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure, okay." So we were gonna go play hide and seek
In the game.
in the game at the Castle of the Two Sisters. And so the Castle of the Two Sisters, you couldn't get to unless you knew the glitch. And we knew the glitch.
And he did it.
Well, he didn't know the glitch, and he was super fucking drunk.
Oh, that probably doesn't
And
help you.
it took him 45 minutes to get to the secret area, when it should only take you about 2.
I love how he hasn't said anything.
But what does this have to do with
And-
him being
well, no.
opinionated or intelligent?
No,
He was drunk.
I was just laughing about it. But no, so we were playing hide and go seek, right? So it took him another 45 minutes to find 2 of us. Of course, my stupid dog, who we called Gravy. I think it was Gravy at that point. But anyway, he had a dirt
It's
face.
a horrible name for a dog.
Well, we named him Gravy
It
because
insinuates that you're going to
Well,
eat the animal.
No.
He's delicious.
No. So whenever the dog, he would get close up to the dog and look at it and be like, "Ah, nah." Like his face was like all weird and stuff. So we called it Gravy.
Can you do that again?
My plushie's name is Warhorse 27 because it comes first. Warhorse, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, so anyway, so he found me really quick because my stupid critter gave me away. And then he found the other one. Well, the third one was hiding in an area where I found them pretty quick because they were basically using their magic to have little flowers come up around the pillar. So it was obvious where they were. And so he keeps like flying by and the flowers are like coming out from the pillar and he keeps like flying. He is going by.
Well,
We're just like, oh my god!
Well, the poor man is drunk.
It was so funny because he was just like, I'll find you! I'll find you!
That poor guy. He was
It
snatched
was-
out of his mind and you're making fun of him.
It was so funny, oh my god. We were like, that was fun, we want to do it again. it was
Don't you start with Gears of War, Warhorse. Or what was your little poke? Gears of War, Kapows? Oh, Kapow.
You can't.
That reminds me too. I was gonna bring up because when I looked at the chat, I did figure out how to make the I think that would do it. Probably. Hold on. Oh, I did figure out how to make the streams get saved on Twitch. So if you are watching later, you can actually go and on Twitch now.
Are you twitching?
It's not gonna say it now because I'm actually streaming. Okay, here I can still go to it. So here, they does have recordings for the last couple. So you can go on and watch not only the stream, but it will have the chat with it. So it only lasts for like 2 weeks. So it's not going to be super long or anything, but and it will still be on YouTube. I'll never stop doing that. But here at least it does save the chat. So then you can, if you're watching this within the 2 weeks, you can go here and watch it and have the chat with it. So as that, I thought, because originally it used to do it and then it just stopped doing it all of a sudden, and I never really looked hard into how to figure out how to turn it back on, because I would think, why would it turn itself off? Why wouldn't it just like default to being on? I thought it was like a premium thing, but I figured out how to turn it back on again. So you know.
Oh, this is interesting. The news outlet is saying, how would you finish this sentence? Dear Mr. Trump.
Dear Mr. Abbey.
Please don't fuck it up. Dear Mr. Trump.
Dear Mr. Abbey.
Dear Abby.
God damn it. Every time I see that card now, I think of you saying it.
Oh, that's adorable. I'm remembered.
It will be on his tombstone. Dear Abby.
Dear. It'll be on my tombstone. People will be so strange when they realize my wife's name isn't Abby. Like,
You
what?
don't have a wife.
I will.
Maybe you will name
Hopefully.
or marry an Abby.
Oh, this light's just not working.
Have to search a lot. What is it? Get a lot of fish? No. What's the website called?
I don't even know what kind of hell you're going
Goldfish.
about.
It's a dating website. That's something fish in the name.
No, I know what you're talking about. Hold on.
I don't use it, so now I'm
Fish
floundering.
in the sea or something?
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
It's called Plenty of Fish. I'll get that. And I'll just search for the women who have the first name Abby, and then I'll have to go from there.
And then on his tombstone, Dear Abby.
Dear Abby.
You know what you should say after that?
And do know that this is an inside joke nobody else gets.
So hard.
No, you should say RIP.
Oh, rip.
So we're saying that because we were playing Cards Against Humanity, and Kyle got the card that starts with Dear Abby, and he started every bit that had to say it with Dear Abby,
Dear Abby.
and it was pretty good.
I'm having trouble living in a small box, and I would like your advice. Dear Abby.
I like ponies.
I like ponies,
And I would like your advice.
but I can't possibly choose one without your advice. Thank you, Abby.
I need help choosing best pony.
Well, it's obviously Twilight, but of course, without wings. But that's not the same thing as saying Dear Abby. I really need some changes in advice.
That doesn't work.
Dear Abby.
Is she supposed to be tripping?
Yeah, I'm just trying to fix this back leg so it doesn't seem like it's wobbling as much.
You just want attention or something. You're such an attention.
But I think a lot of it is because it needs to stretch out here.
Her legs, like her front legs. She is currently gliding as she has an oppositional movement with her leg right there.
The left leg of it is what I was trying to fix. This one,
Her left leg should not move with that because you have the rock here. imparting movement, if you also have the leg moving, it's going to cause a bit of a strange
But I can't. It's
look.
impossible to have it say 100% still right now. I have
No,
to.
I'm saying
motion.
the leg has to have a very subdued movement, or else it's going to look like she's slipping as she moves up incline, or you have to get rid of the rock.
Because I mean, the only way to fix that is because I'm right now stuck with the motion as it is, unless I want to completely redo it. That's a little better.
That actually looks a little better right there. It was still for a lot farther. Yeah, as long as her leg doesn't move as much as the rock does.
But I have no really because of how it works. I don't have rigs. I am literally 100% stuck with what it is, unless I can counter motion it, which counter motion is not easy to do.
You want attention, but you're hot.
But also, the legs aren't going to be the focus. It's going to be the head, and the fact that it's going to be the background.
Where are you going?
Yasho, you were banned from BirdieCon last year for being just too Yasho. That was
What?
it. That's all
What
it took.
happened?
I'm kidding.
Oh, he got banned?
Yeah, I'm
For being
kidding.
Yasho?
I'm kidding. I'm just saying Yasho was too Yasho, so BirdieCon banned him. Oh, I was kidding.
Well,
It was a joke that obviously
wait,
went over.
wasn't he the one that buckled up his sunset?
Obviously, the joke went far over your head.
No.
Even if it was considered a joke to begin with.
I'm just asking, at the end of BronyCon, was he the one that seatbelted his sunset to the in the car?
In the car? What
Yeah.
car are you talking about, Bert? We took a plane.
But Yasho.
Did Yasho take a car away from BirdieCon?
I remember seeing a picture. I thought it was his. I don't know. There was like two plushies in the backseat of a car, and they were buckled in.
I don't remember that. I must have been
It was
away.
on Twitter.
Fucking bitches and whatnot.
You're
Which I
lame.
never did do. You did drove. You drive.
I
You
did
this.
drove.
Are you drunk?
Well, that's what he said. He said, yes, I drove.
Haha! I remember things.
So yeah, you did, okay. So then you did buckle them into the backseat because...
Kyle is drunk.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you were.
No.
Say a rhyme.
A rhyme? That's a very strange thing to ask somebody in their head.
Okay, how about this? Go like this.
Seashells. She sells seashells as she shore. Oh God, it's so difficult to do. I've never been able to even say that one.
She
sells
seashells
by the seashore. I'm
Kyle,
Minnesota. My
do
S's
this.
are terrible.
Do this. Okay. You right in the middle of your nose. There you go. Good
Okay.
job. So he's not drunk. Too drunk.
I'm working on being drunk. There you go, Yasho. Be friend of the pack.
Kitty wants attention.
You're giving me attention.
No. He's an attention whore. That's a phone, honey. It's okay.
Hello?
It's okay.
Hello?
It's just-
Dear Abby, hello.
Jill. Abby. Hello. Bye.
Yeah, probably.
Five and a half more minutes till my laundry's done. Yay!
Either way, it would be fairly consequential.
I think I know what I want to do with this leg. I'm gonna lock this. I'm just gonna turn. That's too fast.
He's so interested in what you're doing.
That won't work.
So Kyle's got friends tonight.
No, it was actually with my grandmother was calling since she has a pair of pants that was from the birthday of my parents. Or from my aunt, actually. My aunt sent me pants.
Yay, pants.
Pants. I'm not bi. Yeah, I'm bi. I'll be bi when Narco tells me to literally leave his apartment.
I like was it I forgot. No. I had a moment.
You had a
My
moment?
brain's thinking. When I'm streaming and trying to talk, I'm like in two different directions, and so my brain just starts going to one and then stops.
Hey, you're playing the same song again. It is the same song. I knew it was.
Yeah, it is.
I love the vocals in the song. The operatic singing.
His kid is weird, somewhat bad.
But the main reason I like the song is the just that one part in the middle.
Plus your safety comes first. Kyle, show Argo. Show him what?
Can't have two legs doing that.
I'm sorry. I agree. Plus your safety does come first.
But your safety is very, very important.
It is extremely important.
Fireworks?
Epic plushie battle royale.
Oh yeah, that's my video.
That one?
Oh god.
They were at the meet.
Yeah. Which one was this? This is the meetup.
Long time ago. You never seen that?
I haven't. No, actually.
I think that was actually before you came back.
I'm sure it was before. God, this is long. It's 4 minutes long. 6 minutes long. Jesus Christ.
It was fun.
Somebody tried to vote for it for the top 10.
Really? That's sad.
I made sure that when I made that one, I also put out on the All Fly video in the same month, right at the end. So because you only can have one in the top 10, so I made sure that I knew that one to get more, so I wouldn't have to worry about people trying to get it in the top 10. Because I'm like, no, it's cringeworthy. It was meant to be cringeworthy.
Yeah.
No, there were some fucking hilarious parts.
I'll have to watch this.
That was where Scootaloo comes over comes in from the Northern Highlands.
The Northern Highlands.
With his mighty war machine.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll have to actually watch it and everything then, but yeah.
That became a thing for a while.
The Northern Highlands.
Yeah, from the Northern Highlands comes Scootaloo and his mighty war machine. And it was just...
It sounds like 40K bullshit.
It was Scootaloo on top of one of the plush sheep from Minecraft. Just from the Northern Highlands. it was so good. And then it was just I had a couple of those moments of it was exactly like kids when they're playing games of the "you're dead, nuh-uh," And like, so it's like
That's amazing.
so it was pretty.
Fucking 30-year-olds.
It was pretty good.
That's amazing. Okay, I'll have to actually
Alright,
watch
so
it.
how's the
I
legs
haven't
look now?
watched it
I fixed the back leg a little too.
yet. Perfect. Yeah. Front left leg has the proper amount of lag.
I fixed the back leg a little bit too, so it looks like she's actually stretching at the end there.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
like,
I mean,
I
it looks like her left her left two legs catch themselves off the fall.
Yeah,
so.
because I turned this back thigh a little bit so that it makes it look like she's stretching that bit.
It looks really good. It looks fluid. Definitely. The motion is conveyed properly.
Anytime, most people are going to only want to watch it one time through. So the important thing is face. And other people that watch it more than once might catch other things, but the vast majority of anybody's going to watch it.
The motion
in the
conveyed
face.
with the legs is properly proportioned to the speed at which the camera is panning. Yes. That's
but I mean,
what
even
you're
the background here, this is no camera movement. The background itself is actually moving.
Yeah.
So it's just made to portray the motion. This is the one that really shows it. No camera movement. Actually, I think this whole thing is like the camera's still. Oh no, she's attached to the camera.
When the rest of the city is kind of turning around.
Everything, like literally,
Everything.
she's standing in place. Like this is a camera that's not moving.
Mm-hmm.
The ground is moving.
Oh wow.
I went and added the motion later, and it ended up being that after I did it, she almost ended up standing still. But that's not what matters. I mean, it's like Einstein. Motion is relative. So as
Oh yeah.
as long as it looks like it.
Well, camera movement is relative to motion. Well, like I was saying, it really does sell the motion. Now that
No, I'm not doing another epic plushie battle. That just happened to be like I had my camera down
It's not
and I was
as
recording them and they
spontaneous.
didn't know it. So that was what made that fun. And then I still have to like figure out Sam here.
Well, his movement is pretty good, unless you want to have him raise up a leg.
No, he's going to have more motion. Right now I was just trying to figure out for the so I could get the camera motion down.
Yeah.
But I need to figure out his armor because it's not done yet.
Well, yeah. Like I said, no helmet. I'm in the firm camp of no helmet. So
Problem is I don't know what to put to remain because you think royal,
something up.
you think royal, so you think clean cut, but he's also out fighting all the time. So I'm stuck
Well,
with how
it's
to-
going to be semi. Well, the way I see
rough
it
is hard to do.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's exactly what I would imagine. Is him having like his coat is that color, but it would probably be a dark black or a very, very, very dark brown mane, and have just a little bit scraggly, and a little bit uncut. But he doesn't have a helmet. He doesn't have a helmet. You know he doesn't.
Well, the thing is
But
if
you
I
know
don't
he
use the
doesn't.
helmet, I don't have a big enough armor to portray the size that they imply.
Can't you increase the breastplate size in that?
Kind of, but I have to be careful on how I do it. Because, later on, when he's falling from the sky, he has no armor on. So he only has a sword. That's all he would brought with him. So that's easy. But so for then, I have to have him with a main anyway. So I guess I'll have to figure it out anyway. I was trying to cheat it. So
He
wouldn't
does
have-
not have a helmet.
But he's got a helmet.
I'm completely
But I like that look.
positive. I'm completely positive on
That
the
look,
fact he does
though,
not-
it looks-
No, it
I
doesn't.
like that look.
If he didn't have a helmet on, he'd look cooler. Half armor is way more badass than full armor.
But see, he's disappointed. He's like, "Fuck you, Kyle." He's even blurred out of existence just so he doesn't have to deal with your shit.
He doesn't have to deal with me. I'm sorry. I'm not the one jiggling his bones.
Butt jiggle. What? Oh, the butt jiggles.
You not see the butt jiggle?
Oh, I must have it locked.
Oh no!
No, they're not locked. Why your butt no jiggle? No, probably because it's not moving.
butt jiggle!
Normally there's still butt jiggle. Oh, this one's already saved, so I can't.
How
do
can
that
you
one.
have an OC that's Argo famous? Isn't Argo famous just Argo famous, and then you just have your own butt mark? What is this?
Yeah, look at
See?
the-
Butt mark.
Butt wobble.
Butt wobbles. She does have a very liquid butt. Many men
It's because-
would covet that liquid butt.
This model was made for the secondary purpose originally, and so that one's like not public. So
Many men would kill for that butt.
they would
As well as the liquid.
that posterior is glorious.
As long as the posterior is kept in good shape, and as well as it is liquid, she shall be the prize of many a man. Yes.
God, yeah.
That. Where am I pulling that accent from? Is that?
And then the butt go. Oh
And then
no,
the butt goes-
the butt broke. No.
And then the butt goes into liquid. Is that Fairly Odd Parents?
But
As long as the butt keeps its form and is liquid at the same time, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. Fairly Odd Parents.
oh,
Fairly Odd. No, you know what? I'm bringing this straight from. It's from Ralph from Ed, Ed and Eddie. That's where I'm taking it from. That's where
Yeah,
yep.
I can see that.
Yep, that's where it is.
Okay, but
As long as my chicken has enough feet. And
but anyways, it is 9:00, so I'm gonna be done. So normal Fridays are until 10, but that's also because I have the weekend afterwards. Otherwise, I have still work tomorrow, so that's why I don't like streaming all night and then having to go right to bed. So I'm gonna be done.
I'm cutting it.
Well, no, midweek streams are cut at 9.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see.
So yeah, blah blah blah. I will be back streaming normal on next week, I believe. I don't think I have anything planned on Tuesday. So
Ralph. Yeah, sorry, not Ralph. Ralph.
but
It's Ralph.
Meow meow.
Oh, look at Nixon Cat. He's
No.
being Nixon Cat is once again being violated. What is number 2's? Nixon
Well,
Cat.
it's the thing that I have set when
Oh, I got what you're saying. It's Nixon Cat.
Let me go
Anyways.
move it to
Either way, it's
the
Nixon Cat.
I don't know if that pops up on the
It
screen.
doesn't.
actually.
No. Ralph.
I don't know. Yeah, no, it does not. Okay. It has a big number 2. So this cat took a number 2. He's like, no, I didn't.
You farted. It's Nixon Cat. You did not plant those.
He's like, Kenny, I have a treat. What? A big treat. Fuck yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go to bed and stuff. I will see you guys later.
Fun day at work tomorrow, guys.
Oh yeah, it's Friday. All
Bye,
right,
guys.
see you guys later.
Denise says bye too.
Does she? Niece, do you say bye? She says.
She might be asleep.
No, she's going to get her laundry.
Oh, was that it? Oh, okay.
All right.
No.